Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
Body punching. When I was hitting him with body punching, I heard him actually he was crying in there. You were saying that Biggs was crying when you hit him? Yes. When did that happen? And perhaps the fourth round on.
Thaboxingvoice.com.
So that you knew you had him by that time. Absolutely, but I knew he was tough and they're taking those punches.
Beyonce Productions.
Making women gestures like, oh.
Let's go, champ.
Yo, what up, 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 Border Wars.
Get in the ring, swing.
Get in the ring, swing. Get in the ring, swing. What up, Doomy? What's good, what's good, what's good?
Ooh, get in the ring and swing. You better swing. Don't freeze up. Make sure you worked hard. Make sure you ran those miles. Make sure you listen to your coach. Don't let that adrenaline dump get to you. It's time.
It's time for Border Wars. We got 66 days out. We're 66 days out. Border Wars group chat on Facebook is definitely receiving a lot of footage. Most recently, it looks like Sean Mission Impossible Jones has just posted some footage in the Border Wars Facebook group, as well as our heavyweight as well, that, you know, we've been asking, is he going to fight or not? And we're talking about Ruben Ramos. But have you frequented the Border Wars Facebook chat? And have you seen some of these new contestants?
I haven't. I go there from time to time as I'm breezing by. You know, messages came in and stuff like that. I've been real busy, so my whole social media time in has gone down. I mean, I think I looked at my phone the other day. It was down drastically and shit. Like, I spend no time, but whenever I do, I try. You know, guys. But what's going on, bro? It's not a lot of new faces in there.
Definitely got a new faces. Right now, we're at 125 members on our Border Wars private group on Facebook. Most recently, like I said, Santiago Heavyweight. He's going to be taking on Joseph Supermex Rodriguez in a rematch for Fight of the Year candidate.
Say what?
Yep, and he posted 30 minutes of jump rope. Shout out to Santiago that can do 30. I remember that, a good friend Marioski found that difficult. And here we have Mission Impossible looking very fast. Yeah, 30 minutes of jump rope.
Santiago did 30 minutes of jump rope without taking a break.
I mean, no break. He might have messed up his skip.
Oh, no, that's all right. But no break. Whoa.
No break. And
you know that's tough.
Sean looking fast too. I don't know if you have seen his.
Nah, I haven't. I know what I saw fight night. Last Border Wars. Sean, you could see he bulked up a little bit. Arms was thicker, torso, everything. He was looking a little jacked up a little bit. And I mean, it's not that he was slow, but imagine cutting down some of that, trimming some of that a little bit. Speed would increase. I think he holds the power. I think he's just naturally strong. This guy, Sean.
Now he's going to be taking on. Smoke him out, Jay. So are you recommending a weight cut? Do you feel like him getting down in weight would suit him better versus the probably 300-pound, 6'4" Smoke him out, Jay?
Yeah, well, you know what? When it comes to cutting weight for a fight that you're going to be in with a heavier guy, it's not always the smartest thing. But I'm not saying cut a lot of weight. I'm saying trim it up a little bit so you're the faster guy in there. Big shout out to Smoke 'em Out too, man. Smoke 'em Out's obviously across the Border Wars nation. has been known for the KO that he got in his debut, right? So it's always that.
This is exactly why this fight is so important and like why it's gonna get the attention it deserves is because like we finally get to see Smoke him out go more than a minute. Like, you know, no one's expecting him to knock out Sean with one punch. Can he get a knockout? Of course. You know, he's a heavyweight, 6'4", 300 pounds. But with one punch, I don't see it. I'm actually expecting him to gas out. I'm hoping Sean's intelligent enough to use the jab. You know, his last 2 or 3 fights, he's been in a lot of clinches. I want to see
a lot of rough and tough.
Yeah, I want to wasting energy with that guy Touch the Dad wrestling and stuff. No, use your fucking jab. Paint the fence. Undress this big motherfucker. That's what you need to do. Jab. Stab him to the stomach. Pop back out. You know what I'm saying? Yo, pull counters on him.
Stupendous.
I want to see that. I ain't trying to see no clinch fest, man. I'm not trying. You don't want to clinch with a 300-pound man. You just don't.
No, you don't want to carry that type of weight. If I'm not mistaken, Smoke him out is taller.
Yeah, he's 6'4". So this is the thing. I don't want to see Sean doing 1-2 and then following his right hand, and his head follows his right hand, and now his head is under Smoke him out's armpit. Now Smoke just got to drop his, you know what I'm saying? He just got to drop his weight on Sean. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't be in his armpit.
It can always be dangerous for the smaller guy when you drop in like that, because not only, as Ness has pointed out, that he can drop his weight on top of him, but he could pop that uppercut while he's have that drop weight on him. So it could be a little tricky when you're the smaller guy. That's why I want to see Sean real fast. You mentioned the jab. He has long arms.
Arms.
That's what I'm looking at when I see him. It's just these arms that like go down to his knee, and I think he should take great advantage of that. Now, I don't know Smoke him out Jay's measurements, but he seemed a little lengthy himself on the reach. So, it's going to be a matter, I think, of who can get to that target sooner and quicker. As far as wrestling, I would definitely not recommend that for Sean, but I would for Smoke him out.
Right,
Smoke him out could get him.
He got to pop him and make him like lunge and try to reach. Jab him and keep moving around. Jab him, make him get excited, make him get anxious, make him reach. You know, I'm hoping. But I don't know if you've been watching the hatred that Jose Loco Sands has been getting in the Facebook chat, man. It looks like there's certain individuals are not.
Hey, what happened?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody keeps posing the same question. It's like they're not satisfied with the answer they're getting the first time they posted who should be main event, and Jose and Mario won. So now they've posted it in the Facebook group chat, and Jose and Mario won again. What's the hatred with the more popular lineal champion facing the co-host who knocked out a tooth? Like, none of the two things have been done in Border Wars, so together they're breaking history. I'm so lost as to why people are hating.
But what are they? How they don't want what? They don't want the fight to happen. They want different opponents. They don't want it to be the headline.
They don't want Jose and Mario to be the main event. You know, I think the hatred is stemming from Texas. I think the former two-belt champ, because he did vacate those cruiserweight titles. He will be fighting for a vacant light heavyweight belt versus Anthony Edwards in what people are calling the rematch of the century. But I think he feels, or his fans feel that Anthony and Marvin, the Tank Furman, should be main event. But the polls don't indicate that. They've lost 3 times now.
I got the perfect explanation right now, especially the times that we're in boxing this time and age. What are you going to say about Jake Paul versus Tyrone Woodley? And then you got Amanda Serrano and, forgive me, Miss, the other champion that she's facing. Forget her name. Somebody please hit me with that before I finish my thought. But I thought to myself when I saw that presser, I said, man, we've gotten to the point where the YouTuber and an ex MMA guy is the headline for this card, and that purist, that purist in me snuck in to my little bitty heart, and I was hating for a second. I was like, man, that's some bull. But then I'm like, bro, this is the times we're living in, and guess what? Those two girls, I mean, I don't know if they minded or not, or if they would change things. I mean, probably would, but I don't think they were pretty pissed off. I think that they're excited to be in a fight card where they're going to be seen by millions and millions of people. So again, I say all that to say this. I think Marvin's boxing purist has snuck up on him, right? He's more hardcore. He's really been doing this for a little bit now. So he's in his mind probably thinking like, man, this is the real fight, and I don't say that it's not going to be a great fight, because Cobra Marvin 2, I've been waiting for that. I've been really waiting for that. That first fight was crazy. They went ham on each other. And then I believe there was some unfinished business, man. There was some unfinished business. And this is going to be the one where they take care of it. But still, man, Jose and Mario got that clout. They're winning the polls. All right. We don't control that at all. The people have spoken. The people are excited about it. Why? Same reason why we watch Jake Paul. Same reason why we watch all the big talkers in boxing. They're talking. Jose's always been that guy, man. That guy that you want to hate. That's the type of attention he got. He got that Mayweather effect. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Marioski, just finished cashing into the Tooth Fairy. You know what I'm saying? Not, you can't knock him. You can't knock him. Right now he's hot. So, I'm not mad at it. But Marvin and Cobra for the co-main, why not? And even if it's not, bro, I'm dialed in. I'm dialed in for that fight.
What do you think of that matchup? I mean, obviously you're going to be cornering Mario. Are you also training him from a distance, or are you just stepping in on the corner?
I'm stepping in on the corner. I have communication with Mario here and there. Usually when he locks in from afar, he's doing his thing. But I'm always there to give him the advice and the tutelage that I can through the phone, But there's nothing like being in front of him and getting to see him how he moves and getting the correct.
So let me ask you: Are you gonna put in a text, since today is the last day the both of you can pack, so that the both of you can bring some sort of exercise gear and equipment to Atlanta, since you will be seeing him tomorrow morning?
Well, see, this is why you're the skip. I didn't think about that, and that's why now it's going to be done. You know what I'm saying? That's an excellent
You got
time,
a whole
man.
weekend to get some work in, man.
You're freaking right, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to work with him. You're correct, Mundo.
Listen,
see?
and remember, it's Thursday to Sunday, so use a suitcase, not a fucking,
I got you.
Not the ones you put in the thing. Listen, so speaking of matchups, I don't want to get you off the hook that quick. I mean, what do you think Mario has to do? Because I'm just assuming Jose needs to do exactly what he did in the Cruz fight. And truth be told, it's up to Mario to show that it will be more difficult than the Cruz fight, which I don't believe. Cruz had the experience,
yes,
not only sparring, but actually fighting. And he couldn't really cut the distance in a fashion to convince the judges. I don't know that Mario can do that. Like, Jose's experienced at being, on his toes and popping that jab. And he surprised the hell out of Enrique with the overhand right. That overhand right isn't easy to block, I guess, because of it comes like a Maidana right hand almost.
He sneaks it in there, too, with his speed and in and out movement. He sneaks it in there. Look, what can I say about Jose, bro? He's a mover. Thing is about Jose is that he's been out of the ring for a long time, and we don't know what's been going on. We don't know if he's, a little rusty like my man, the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz. I don't know if he needs a little oil here and there. He might be getting older. I don't know. We got the youth advantage. All right. Yeah, he moves around, but how much can he move around? What's gonna happen when Mario meets him in the center of the ring and doesn't go anywhere? He's gonna look like a clown jumping around like Tigger around him. He's gonna have to fight. So we're counting on that eventually you could only run for so much. You're gonna have to stand and fight, and when we stand and fight, we're gonna take advantage of him. We're gonna hit him hard, and we're gonna hit him fast, and we're gonna make him respect Mario right from the gate. It's got to be respect earned from the gate. See, I think Jose's still not convinced of what type of power Mario has. Give my man Showkid a call, Jose. All right, it's truth in these gloves, and you're about to get some. So you better be ready to fight, because you can only run for so much. I got Mario on it right now. Wartime. We're going to war. We're not doing no running around. If we got to track you down, we're going to track you down. But we're not going to waste energy on you. We're not going to wait. And when you think
Mario's never dealt with this style. He's used to dudes coming to meet him in the center of the ring. Having to chase Jose, I think, is going to cause him all sorts of problems. He's going to be talking about it post-fight like, fuck, I needed to cut the distance, but I was scared because, he's good with his range. And that's what people underestimate about Jose. But moving on, another fight, and this is why I don't understand why Marvin or people are getting upset about who is or isn't the main event when, there are so many fights that could be the main event, honestly, and this is one of them. We got Cruiserweight Championship on the line. It's going to be for an IBO title. 2-0, 2 KOs. Sir Bishop, 48 years old, hailing from California. Former co-host, self-proclaimed genius, Robert, will step into the ring. Also 2-0.
Somebody will die in that ring.
D-Boys Nation certified. Shout out to Dylan Price. Shout out to David Price. Jersey, stand up. We got ourselves an action-packed fight. See, and no knock on Jose and Mario, but when you talk about that fight, you talk about styles and whether or not one guy could catch the other guy. This fight is about, is Bishop what he has been portraying to be? Can he take it as good as he can give it? Because
you've seen him, you know how strong he is.
That's fucking right. Rob is a dog. Rob sends me sparring. He's like, dog, what'd you think? And I'm like, that's it.
Whoa.
You are a dog. Like, I watch his sparring, like that's all I could get out is like, yo, you a dog. Like, and look, this is gonna sound racial, whatever. It is what it is. I come from that B-Hop era. Yo, to think he's a white boy doing that shit. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. He out here, yo, he is a dog.
And I hope he knows that.
He a dog, man. He a dog. I'm telling y'all don't know what I know. Y'all ain't seen what I seen. Bishop, I think Bishop got the advantage because his shots are always going to be from the top coming down. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he got. He's
going to have the peripherals. He's going to have the peripherals over Rob. He can see better. And Rob is not this big puncher. He's just a dude that throws nonstop. He's Omar Figueroa. Because the punches aren't traditional. He's not like, nice guard, twisting it. No, it's more like, oh, it's coming from here. It's coming from there. Watch out this one. Look at this one. So it's going to be...
It definitely doesn't look all fancy and clean, but it's effective.
Very effective.
It's effective. When the guy's in your face third round, the same way he was in the first, those guys are deteriorating to your fucking mental in the ring, man. You got a guy that's still as fresh as he was in the first round attacking you in the third. That's a dangerous fighter. I think that Rob has a great opportunity right now to give Bishop the fight of his life. The fight of Border Wars, the most difficult.
But the beauty is that if Bishop is as accurate, is as powerful as his last two fights, because people question the opponents. They question the durability of Jason Hotze. They question the chin of Hotze. They question the heart, the preparation of Dr. Mofongo. He was 44. Hotze was 37. None of those dudes are in the physical condition of Robert the Genius from New Jersey. And he's 10 or 11 years younger than Bishop. This is a real fight. Like, Bishop's always had the age disadvantage, but people felt like, he was picking his fight and, like, it is what it is. He was picking his opponent.
Let me just go on record.
This is an opponent that he ain't picking. This is something you got to give him credit for. Win, lose, or draw, this is Bishop's best opponent on paper until date. And for Robert the Genius, this is definitely the most dangerous opponent he's been in the ring with. I mean, Robert could probably get some sort of accolade just for getting in with Bishop, because the truth is no one has ever been in the ring with someone with 2 knockouts. Border Wars is so
back
small.
Back to back too, right?
Yeah, Border Wars is so small. Like, I don't know that anyone's gotten 2 knockouts and then faced someone. So, like, Rob is definitely stepping up to the plate.
I gotta say, and whoa, what's that? What's that ringing over there? Hold on. Had the timer on there. Nah, bro. Let's not get it twisted, right? We just gave Robert the Genius all his flowers. He's effective. He's effective from first to third, and he's relentless. But, and this is a big but, Bishop hits like no other. The velocity in this man's punches, when I'm up there in the ring as the third man, and I'm looking at these KOs are coming fast, and they're coming fast and hard, bro. So I can never, ever, ever underestimate in any way Bishop. And I know guys are out there, saying this and that, like you mentioned about opponents and, questioning this and that. Well, there's not going to be no questions after this one, because I've seen Robert the Genius spar. I've seen him, in his grit. He's a dog, just like Ness said, dog. So it's going to be interesting to see if that dog can take those hits, because nobody's been able to take them. So, it's going to be interesting to see how Robert the Genius comes into this fight. Are we going to see the usual Robert the Genius, the dog? Are we going to see him a little bit more intelligent in there, using different, aspects of his game in order to get in the inside close enough, because Bishop has got the length and the reach advantage? I don't know, man. It's going to be in a way how Bishop reacts to somebody actually trying relentlessly to get you from first to third. That's if, my man Robert don't get caught. Because like I said, them punches is crazy, man.
Yeah, no, and the thing is that Bishop knows how to use his height and range, man. He really does. So,
he's always coming down, like you said, with those punches. He's like measuring you up and boom. Just bro,
everybody's hitting me up getting nervous, man. Yes, Marvin is for the IBO, and so is Bishop, man. There's more than one belt per division, man. Marvin is fighting at light heavyweight, which is 175. Bishop's fighting at cruiserweight. Bishop, being the stand-up man that he was, he reached out to me and he said, listen, the IBO's been sponsoring Border Wars for quite a few seasons now, man. I think it would be an honor if I can fight for the IBO. Like, why fight for the WBC? They not sponsoring you. And I'm like, listen, Bishop, let's do it. You know what I mean? You get an IBO strap for your fight. It is what it is. Damn, so that's where we at. Listen, we got a question from Eddie BDG, Bola de Grasa Navarez, who says, what the hell is going on? It's been exactly 1 week since the creation of the chubby weight division, and still no starting weight check. Is Supermax and Santiago ducking the weight check? Is there no chubby weight commissioner to keep tabs on these guys? What's going on? I say we have these guys weighing right now. Well, truth is, I did get Supermax's weight.
Don't ask me that question.
I got Supermax's weight, and honestly, I'm very disappointed. I do understand he's going through some things. And, even saying it out loud, it's like, I almost felt disgusted giving him an excuse, saying that he is going for real, man. Because, like, bruh, we got to be stronger than that mentally. You understand? We not all the same, so I'm not going to push my stories of victory onto you. But you whoever you are, you need to bite down. You need to bite down, man. Listen, Big Pun is real. Y'all motherfuckers better stop playing for real, man. Like, you don't want to be Big Pun, bro. Like, step it the fuck up. Shit is serious out here, man. Like, you got kids. You know, you gotta set an example. You know, this is fuck it. We transitioning. I don't know. Supermax might take a loss, man. Yo, Santiago out here doing 30 minutes of jump rope. Supermax, I mean, I'm embarrassed to say his weight. Like, not embarrassed, wrong word. I'm ashamed to say his weight. Like, I don't know if he would get embarrassed. So I don't want to say his weight without him being like, yo, Ness, you could say it. You feel me? It's just the truth. It's just the truth. You know
it's hard. It's hard to maintain discipline, man.
But
Nobody ever said it was
not.
easy.
It's
But when
not.
you gotta fight.
It gotta be here, man. It gotta be here.
Yeah.
Yo, I was a truck driver, man. I used to do push-ups off the motherfucking step of the truck. You know, but once you into it, you into it. You ain't gonna be doing that shit and it's your first day working out. But yo.
Bro, I was telling my barber that today, bro. I'm like, man, it's the first like 10 minutes.
Nah, it's
like,
the first week. That first week is the bitch because you feeling everything from all the time. Like right now, I've been out the gym since like May 12th, dog. I get in the gym, I'm feel all the aches and pains in that first week. I'm fat already.
All right.
I'm fat already. I'm already having conversations in my head, seeing you tomorrow. Like, damn, son, you was just skinny when I seen you. I feel like my stomach is huge already. I'm telling you, I've been going back to the salads, but my mind is still stuck on fast food. So I'll eat one salad today and still have junk food for dinner. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, man, look, and when I say it's hard, it's a mental battle, right? Because it literally the dieting part of this, it's a mental battle, you know. You gotta mentally prepare yourself for what's coming.
Or you gotta work more than you eat. If you ain't burning more calories than the fucking ones you put in your mouth, then you gotta worry about what you putting in your mouth and how many times you're doing it. But if you working, you working.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Because if you're burning them, you're working your body. You're see, the thing is, people don't understand that like you could eat 3,000 calories. You know, bodybuilders eat like 5,000, 10,000. God knows how many. You know, but they're working those calories out, so it's not affecting you. Hey, super, just up the activity, champ. Honestly, to me, man, it's the sweets. Sweets be getting to me. All right, man. Sugar's addictive, man. But you know, if you run it, you sweat. You know, you could, dispel some of that sugar and all the fat and everything else bad that you snack on and stuff like that. But bro, you gotta fight. When you gotta fight, you gotta think of it as life and death, even though it's not, right? But you gotta get into that mentality, that Spartan mentality. That you got to do the very best because everything's on the line, you know. And Super's had some bad. Look, the last fight with Santiago was crazy. The first one, which is the only one, obviously, but the first fight was entertaining, dude. It was like how many punches were thrown.
Yeah, but is he gonna have that same stamina? I mean,
yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to.
Santiago looks like, yo. I mean, you could just see in his jump rope, like he's not. They not starting. The best way I could phrase it is they are not starting in the same level or the same floor. Like Supermax is in the basement and Santiago is already on the second floor, on his way to the third. You understand?
Man, Super, you got to throw on the cape right now, champ. You got to go Super.
Real.
You got to go Super, bro. Listen, you don't want the second fight to be total domination.
I'm sorry, because I was trying to share his thing, but fucking if I enlarge it, looks like it automatically.
It's all good, champion. We all know that the first man to get tired is the one that loses, man.
Yeah, because he looking good on his jump rope. You know what I'm saying? It almost look like he got that shit on fast forward, and he don't. So and he doing it out there in the California sun. It's Supermax the one that need to work. And let me tell you something. Look, we got to put the pressure on him because he's cherry-picking Santiago. He's been asking for this rematch for 3 years. Calling him every Border Wars. What up? You going to give my rematch? What up? You going to give my rematch? Now you finally got it. Now what? Now you finally got something you want. Instead of getting ready 3 years ago for it, now you starting from ground zero. Matter of fact, I guarantee you he heavier than when he first fought Santiago. So, man, you on ground zero, man. You got to get it together.
A ver. Oh, look at this guy.
Exactly. Look this guy. Look this guy. Then we got this dude.
Look at this guy.
We got this dude, Ruben Ramos, man. I wish this dude just jump in, man. This is a chubby weight right here. You know what I'm saying? I think, you know, a fight with him and Chino looks good. A fight with him and BDG looks good. You know, but
Is that Santiago jump roping?
That was Santiago jump roping. But I don't think this dude is gonna join because now it's been noted, it's been said that Canelo's fighting on the 18th, which is our date, and he made it kind of clear that like, yo, he want to go to that Canelo fight. Yeah. I know. But going back to the questions, man, in terms of the chubby weight, Supermax sent his weight. Santiago got to send his. Let me get to Anthony Edwards. Anthony, what's up, man? A lot of polls, a lot of questions. People asking why you not the main event, but y'all keep losing the poll, man.
You know what? Honestly, I'm okay with it. You know, I mean, because you hit the nail on the head. Because before I was kind of feeling the same way. I was like, yo, why we not main event? This is about to be the motherfucking we putting on a show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, guys know who we are. You know, Marvin is a star now. I've been a star for a while. Like yeah, like we putting on a show. This is gonna be fireworks. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, Mario knocked somebody's tooth out. So I'm sitting there judging now. I'm like, holy shit, because they was throwing thunder. Like, if you wasn't there sitting ringside, you couldn't see, you couldn't hear the way them gloves was landing. Show Kid was throwing bombs, and Mario was eating. They was both eating them. I'm like, my God, these motherfuckers is hitting hard. Like, so I was that the, that wasn't even a main event, was it?
Nah.
Was that the main event last time?
Nah, I don't think
it felt like it.
I think they were main event. I think they were main event.
It could have been because it just felt like it got dark at the perfect time. The bugs started clearing out.
Cobra.
Like the lights got brighter.
Time slowed down.
For this motherfucking fight. Time slowed down, and I was just looking at both their faces. They both looked relaxed, and I was just like, that's how I knew that was just. Yeah, like just right before they start swinging, they both had this calm look on it. I'm like, they both got a plan. And they turned, man, it was a show, bro. Like, so I ain't mad at that being the main event. Now, but that's what I think about Mario and Show Kid. Now we got to mix Jose into this batch. So, it's up to Mario to make the show. That's what I'm saying. It's up to Mario to make the show.
So what do you think
leave it
about
to Jose born?
What do you think about Show Kid? He's supposed to be back. Jordan Baker done paid his fees. He ready to rock and roll. They supposed to be fighting Show Kid versus Jordan. You was in Florida when Jordan fought.
Really?
Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I missed that.
That's old news, man. That been on the roster.
Holy shit. What was I? I was too busy in the gym working, bro. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of fights. This one is so many really good fights. No lie.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of them. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good thing. So to me, you know, I think Mario Jose, you know, it's fine. Plus, it'll give me a little something after I win. I can sit down and enjoy a fight, one fight, because you know how it is when you got to fight. You ain't really trying to pay attention to the fight. You trying to get your game plan sorted out in your head. Yeah, you focus. You trying to get in the zone. Like, you ain't got time to enjoy it. And so I'm good. I got one good ass fight to enjoy. I'm gonna sit down and enjoy it after I win. You know what I'm saying?
So
yeah,
who
some
you
fights
picking,
on
man?
here.
Who you picking? You making a pick for Baker and Show Kid or what?
Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't know if I ever really seen Jordan get hit. Because dudes ain't really hitting Jordan like that.
I mean, he knocked out Chris Vega. Remember Chris Vega went 3 full rounds with Matt They threw like 1,000 punches. He
Yeah.
knocked them out in the first.
I remember that, but Jordan got a long ass right hand, and if you there for it, it's gonna feel like you got hit by somebody probably bigger, because just the way that I seen a little film of him and Francis sparring. I'm like, he's throwing a shot to the bite. That shit looked long, and I heard a clap. I'm like, he can hit. He can hit. I see it. That's how I knew Francis was ready. I'm like, ooh, he ate that shot. Ooh, that shot like that shit hurt. Okay. But so I don't know. So but is Showkid gonna be able to get around that range to land them bombs though? Because Jordan got range, so I don't know. It'll be interesting. But Showkid look like he quick. So I mean, it'd be like a Tyson versus a Lennox almost, but maybe a younger Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So it could be fireworks or something. Maybe. I don't know who I will pick in that fight. I got to see some film. I got to see some more film leading up to it.
All right. But what about? Let me see here, because we got some fantastic fights. Are you picking Mario over Jose, or is it too soon? We got 66 days to go.
I think it's Mario's time. I think just knee jerk. You know, it could be different because we don't know what Jose looks like at this advanced age. I don't know if he qualifies as being Pacquiao yet. So I gotta see him. Did he get fat? Did he get lazy? He might be tailor-made. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be Mario's time. So for right now, I think he found that range.
Okay.
He found that range with that right. He found that range with that right hand. So I think Jose gonna get a shock of his life.
Man, so I think you're gonna be picking against everybody you beef with, right? So that means you picking against Sean. Sean Mission Impossible versus Smoke 'em Out Jay. Who you got?
I think initially, after his last performance, I gotta go with Sean, because I think it looked like he figured out how to use that way. It was like reckless abandonment. So he's like, man, I'm gonna get this guy out of here. Like, and so you know, he comes in with that mindset. We got to see how Smoke 'em Out Jay, like, you know what I'm saying, more than a minute. But I got to see him more than a minute. But I don't know. He might be country strong. He on that farm. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. But we'll be able to figure it out. I think this is one of the fights you'll be able to figure it out within the first 30 seconds who's going to win.
Yo, so what about...
And if Smoke 'em Out hitting,
So what about Sir Bishop the Killer versus Robert the Genius, the former co-host?
Robert the Genius is food, and
what?
Bishop is a hungry hippo.
Whoa!
Easy work. Bishop gonna finish him round one. We gonna have to start talking about who gonna last more than one round with Bishop. That's what we gonna say after this fight.
So if he goes 3, you giving Rob respect?
If he goes 3, I'll give him respect. If he wins, I will be shocked.
What?
Absolutely shocked. Yeah, but I just don't see that because Bishop. You have to remember Bishop like 6'4", man.
Yeah, he tall.
He gonna stab Robert. Robert Jr. is probably shorter than me, or is he? I don't know how tall he is. But
he ain't
it wouldn't matter.
That's for sure. He ain't as tall as Bishop.
Bishop gonna treat him like Deontay treated Stavern in the second fight. That's what that's gonna look like. Bing, bing, boom. Oh shit! I don't know if I want no more of this. Try to dance. Bing, bing. Bishop going after you. Like, that's one thing. He don't give a fuck that you run. He going after you. So it's gonna be I'm gonna run around half this round. Bing, bing. Oh, I'm in the corner. Boom. It's it. Robert Jr. is going out.
Wow. Right. Motivating words, man. Keem the Dream versus Chris Vega from Texas.
We gotta start calling Keem the Matrix. I gotta go with Keem on that one. dude in shape though, but I just think Keem has a lot of natural movement that a lot of people just don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think this probably be. And I don't want to say easy, but it might be easy.
He's what you call an athletic fighter. So it might be difficult for Chris Vega because Keem a little too athletic, man. But if Vega could put hands on him, let me tell you, man. All that athleticism, it got him tired because Marvin kept the jab on him, so he was trying to be, my man in the Matrix and dip every fucking jab, and that probably what got his ass tired. All that moving.
I think from what, it was, and I think from what it looked like, I think he may have thought it was gonna be tougher than what it was, but as he tried to settle in, it was like, no matter who you are, you only got so much.
Yo, let me ask you something. I gotta take you back. I gotta take you back because I want to get. I want you to. This is important. Does Jose get a knockdown? Keem knocked down Mario 3 times, and Show Kid knocked down Mario 1 time. Does Jose get a knockdown?
Nah. Jose ain't got that type of pop. I had to think about it because I was like, are we thinking Mario is chitty? Well, no, he gets up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Jose takes that kind. I don't think he's got that kind of power. I have to ask Cruz about it, or somebody else that fought him. Like, yo, what does it feel like? Because it doesn't look like it hurts. It just looks more like I hit you and I pushed you and ran away. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when he jabs in his motion, that looked like it might be a solid jab.
But do you remember that right hand he landed on Enrique? I mean, I know that was a lot of years ago, but he landed a big ass right hand on Enrique, caused Enrique to like chase him because he wanted that get back.
Yo, he pressed that button on Enrique.
He did. I remember that shit. What? He looked like he was so offended. Like, all right, this ain't a sport event no more. I'm about to beat your ass.
Jose took the white glove off and slapped him.
Yo, so you picking Keem or what? You picking Keem over Chris or what?
Oh yeah. I definitely got Keem. Yeah.
All right, Donnell, he getting the rematch that he had in Watertown with that kid Malik Johnson.
Man, he beat that boy. You know what I'm saying?
Well, this time
I ain't saying it just because I was in this corner.
This time we're gonna have a legit, real judge that judges real professional cards. He'll be in the building.
Good.
And we shouldn't have any issues this time around.
Good. Yeah, because I don't know who is judging that fight, but I'm just looking like, God, dog, who? It wasn't like the rounds were just super close. It was 2 rounds that he clearly won. So I was just like, who? You know what I'm saying? How did they get that wrong? I know it's fights that like when they close like that, you can't tell. Like the because I was judging for the Mendoza and what's the other young dude's name?
Isaac.
They was fighting.
Isaac.
Yeah, I remember there was some controversy about it. And I didn't realize it was until Info Joe had mentioned it to me because he's like, man, I think Isaac might have won that. Like, and I'm like, nah, like it may have been a vantage point because from my vantage point, I'm seeing, Isaac might have had more activity, and visibly it looked like he landed more, but Mendoza was covering up very well. And every time I seen him move those arms, every time I seen him throw a punch on the inside, I seen Isaac's head pop back. And I didn't see that from Isaac, you know what I'm saying? So he was sneaking a whole lot of really nice, crisp shots in there on the inside. And to me, that was an easy fight to score as well. Just maybe it's that judge's vantage point, because I can't say I've been that close and been able to really focus on it with that sort of intention. Like, okay, who's winning, who's not? Like, so.
Let me
that's
get
just
through.
what
Let
I
me
saw.
get through some more of these. Try to run through them. We got Supermex Santiago rematch.
Super Max Santiago. Oh man, I don't know, man. I think Santiago might nip him this time. I don't know, cause has Supermax been working though?
Nah, man.
Cause I know Santi gonna work. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna have to get it to Santi, man, cause I know Santiago gonna work, man. So.
Yeah,
But
man.
then again, Supermax, he even surprised. I mean, he surprised me. He came in through all those punches in that fight. They threw a bunch of punches, man. So, but we'll see. But I think I have to take Sandy for that.
We got the return of Elias the Lion, Lioness versus James from Where It's At. James is the fighter that lost to Esteban.
Oh. Our resident Israelandi, you know what I'm saying? I want to spar with that dude, man. I feel like I can get him in a couple rounds one of these days. I'm about to get in with. I hate that southpaw style, and I understand why other people hate, but I think I gotta go. Wait, who was it? It was the guy that Laura beat, and who was he fighting?
He fought the white dude with the long blonde hair from that company Where It At.
I just kind of forgot for a second who the two that was what fight you were just talking about. It was he's fighting a white dude, and then who's
Dumi's
fighting the white
cousin.
dude?
He's fighting Dumi's cousin.
Oh,
Elias that lost the midi.
Oh, yeah, my fault. My thoughts ran out. Yeah, I remember I was supposed to fight Elias in I think like Border Wars 4 or something like that. I gotta take Elias on that. But it was, Laura probably make anybody look bad. But then again, you know what I'm saying? So I have to go with Elias though. He seemed like it might be a pretty good fight. I think, but I'm gonna take Elias on him.
All right. Let me see here. I got you gave your prediction on Smoke 'em Out, Jay and Sean, right? So we got Chino versus Huang, which I don't think you know Huang unless you're in the Facebook Border Wars group chat. You met him. I mean, he was at Border Wars. He came with Baldy, big heavyweight, Latino looking.
Okay.
He was with Baldy and Baldy's girl. He's real tall. He's about 6'4", 315.
Yeah. I seen him. Yeah, I remember him. He gonna fight Chino. He surprised me. Chino got hands, bro.
Yeah, he got good
Chino got hands, bro. So, yeah, he ain't get tired. Not one time. He kept peppering them shits out there.
He got tired. He got tired. That Tank fight 6 round. The Tank might stop him. He got tired, bro. What the hell you was watching? Tank was coming at. Yo, Tank did his same shit, hands down. I'm coming, Jason Voorhees style.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He was getting mad too. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It looked like he just after a while maybe was picking this up. Maybe he did get tired, but yeah, he got some nice time. I think that might be him. That might be him. I guess somebody that big that does he fight? Has he fought before?
He's never fought. Let me show his footage. He's in here somewhere on Facebook group chat. If you haven't already, you should be part of the Facebook Border Wars group chat because there's no phone required. You could do laptop, you could do mobile, and you'll stay up to date to all the footage and all the potential fighters and even opponents. You never know who you might be facing, so you might want to look. Where is he? Rel is also fighting. Rel got a fight with Austin's brother.
Ooh.
Yep, Austin's brother.
Is that gonna be a good fight? I have not seen film on that guy yet, but I heard maybe he was pretty good.
Austin's brother? I don't know. Austin and Austin's brother feel like they ready for Rel. I feel like they probably needed something else before, just to get ready because it's like Rel's been doing this. You know, you got to give him that respect. He's been doing this. But they see something Mikey Garcia style, man. They see something Mikey Garcia style.
They might see the wrong thing. We never know.
Here you go, right here.
I mean,
for those watching on YouTube, this is Huang. I mean, I'm obviously not liking the way he kicks his left foot before he throws the jab, so that's a tell. But you seen that pull right. He hit you with that right hand, you might go to sleep. Listen, he a big boy. He's 6'4", 315. That's just the problem.
I was going to say, what's the height disparity? Okay,
it's big. He's tall, but he novice. But he got, look at these big-ass shots. Now, obviously, Chino could come straight down the pipe on these big-ass shots and not get hit with them. But if
we just got the bag footage right now.
Yeah, but if he do get hit with them shits, it's going to be problemas.
Oh, he did a pullback counter on the bag.
Told you.
Oh, shit. He know what it is. All right.
Yeah, he looks like he a natural with
is he gonna be in
moving
shape,
his hands a little bit.
Is he gonna be in shape though? People think hitting the bag
he threw
is
that,
a fight.
He threw that right hand like he was pitching a fastball.
Bruh, people think hitting the bag is a fight. That's not a fight. That's not a fight. You gonna be in a fight when you get in that ring. Hitting the bag ain't no fight. But he looked like he got power.
You gotta go in there and take some punches.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looked like he could once he really adjusts that, once he gets if he gets a trainer and a trainer shows him how to put those little intangibles that he's got together, put those abilities that he's got together, and I bet he would slug some heat. But I think I think my guy might just be too experienced for him at this point. This is the first time he's doing it.
I just hope Chino intelligent. I hope Chino's intelligent, do me. I hope he ain't just gonna be like, I'm more experienced. Let me just hit this dude with a 7-piece combo. No, pick him apart. Pick him apart. Don't go in there and give him a Ross fight.
I think from a beginner standpoint, and I started to see this from just about everybody. I saw it with myself, and I saw it quite a bit from everybody. That second fight means a lot. Like, that's when pieces start to fall together for you. And after 3 and 4, you are who you are. You figured that part out. But that second fight is when those first pieces really start falling together for you. And most times you are a step ahead than somebody who's doing it for the first time.
Word. For sure. I love that fresh meat. They be swearing they know what they about to get into. Yo, what you think about the women fight? We got Rebecca Kramer, Jose's wife, taking on Mario's wife, Ashley.
What?
They gonna have to send me best fighter for the champ.
That fight came out of nowhere. I was just like, "Whoa, we finally get a girl fight, and it's a husband-wife combo."
Yeah,
they opening the doors right now. They're trailblazers.
Sheesh, you sure you want to make them the main event? Sheesh.
Yo, Cobra, no lie. My girl said the same thing. She like, when y'all ever had a girl fight? This should be your main event.
The thing is, we got to see how good they are. We can't just throw them main event and they like, trying to pin the tail on a donkey. You know what I'm saying? We need you to hit. We need you to hit somebody. You know what I'm saying?
True, yeah. I do want to see a good girl fight, because the thing about women fighting, like, especially when it's not something that they do a lot, man, the moment they really want to hurt me, you know how girls is in just about any sport. I mean, you watch women's soccer, they be beating each other ass for no reason and shit. So women be trying to hurt each other. So I do want to see a good women's fight on the card fight.
You making a pick?
So this should be good. They both sound sweet as hell though.
You making a pick on them or what?
Shit, I gotta see him. I ain't seen him.
What about the new guy, Austin in Dallas, taking on one of Adrian's new guys, Jason Wilson, at 168 pounds. Austin is from Dallas. He's been calling in pretty much every day. He be on the Discord a lot. Never seen him?
I don't know. I ain't seen those guys, but I mean, I can make a city sort of pick. You know what I'm saying? We got Watertown versus Dallas. I don't know. he might get better work down there in Dallas than rather in Watertown. You know what I'm saying? Unless he working with a couple of the a couple of those Watertown dudes can fucking fight. Yeah. So if he getting with them, then he might be on the even playing field here. You know.
All right. Next up is Rel versus Austin's brother Alex Trujillo.
Rel. What's the size disparity here?
I think it's only about an inch, man. I think Austin's brother is about 6'1". And look, he in the chat talking about somebody might get slept.
Yeah, look, guys will talk like that. If he ain't been fighting, he don't know. But
yeah, man,
he don't know.
Straight up, this is what I love about Border Wars. It's like, yeah, all right, nigga, prove it.
Hey, yo, for anybody who's even thinking about joining Border Wars, do it, because it's one of those things. It's one of these things that, like, after doing this a few times, and it's just like you walking down the street, everybody think they can fucking fight. But then when you realize, yo, I can fucking fight, like, you find yourself in places where it's like, yo, I wish a motherfucker would. And it's a good feeling to have. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that, yo, I really wish you would. Like, so, something to do.
Austin said his brother is 6'1", who's facing Rel. And they Mexican.
Okay, so so you got that built in there. Okay, I don't see it. Real basically Mexican. He in Mexico right now, probably trade.
That's true. So you going with the hometown?
Yeah, so that might be. I might have to go with Real until I see dude. I haven't seen him yet, so I'd like to see him.
We got Corey Frank versus Jerome Lambert. Jerome Lambert is the dude that got the big knockout.
That's that dude. With he just kept sticking with that one combo and kept banging him.
It was
like
right hand to the body, left hook upstairs.
He was big in that hook too. I'm like, my God, he was thrust into the body. I'm like, holy shit, how long is this gonna last?
Bruh, Doomy terrible, yo. If I don't tell Doomy to stop that shit, Doomy was trying to have my man go out on a stretcher, man. Bruh, I had to tell you to stop. I'm like, yo, stop. I said that shit 3 times. Like, stop the fight. Stop.
I think he stopped it.
Finally, Doomy stopped it. By that time, Joshua was stiff and going timber already.
Ness reminded me of Rocky and shit when Apollo was fighting the Russian. Throw the damn time.
Hell yeah. Yo, I promise you, this Border Wars, I'm going to have my own towel at the desk, man, because if the corners ain't going to do it, I'm going to have to do it, man. They out here wilding.
But I think Doobie did it at the right time, because in my head, as I was watching, I'm like, oh God, and it was at the moment where I was like, oh, maybe it's time to stop it, and then that's when he actually jumped in. So.
Bruh, once I seen Joshua could not like he didn't adjust to the combo, he just kept getting hit with the combo, and Lambert like, oh, you about to let me hit you with the same shit again? He kept putting more body thrust, more foot. Yo, my man was whipping him. So I'm like, yo, Doomy.
He was flexing on those punches.
Yeah. This shit did look like they hurt, boy.
Yeah, but who you picking though? You trying to get out that pick?
I'm gonna have to go with shit. Corey a dog, man. I'm gonna have to go with Corey because we've seen Corey put work on a much bigger dude, and is clearly a big puncher. So we seen dudes throw them things.
That big dude was a dog. That big dude Corey fought last was a dog. He was a dog. He was a little cheetah. He was rough and tough. He was a dog.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah. So I've seen amazing things from Corey. So I ain't gonna bet against him.
Corey better get active, though. He don't throw. Sometimes I feel like he don't throw enough punches. But listen, Ant-Man, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Austin, what up, man? Dallas.
Hey, what up, man?
Hey, I ain't saying nobody would get slept. I was saying out of Mario's wife and Canadian Jose's wife. I said someone might get slept. That's why it should be the main event.
Oh.
Somebody get
Yeah.
So what's up, man?
Hey,
What is it? What is it about? What is it about Earl Spence Rel that your brother Alex Garcia sees?
Man, I don't know, man. He ain't here right now. He's at the gym. He wants to go get his workout in. But
serious. I love it. How much he weigh?
No, man. We was just watching my brother right now.
Yeah.
Like 225, 230. That's what he's at right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Poppy, go.
You guys.
My fault.
But yeah, are you you training out of a gym in Dallas?
Nah, man. So I'm from Dallas, but right now, I guess you would say I'm fighting out of Hobbs, New Mexico, because I'm living up here because I work in the oil field now. So I took a job up in the oil field, and I moved up here.
So you're in New Mexico?
For work. Yeah. Hobbs.
Okay. Damn, that isn't that. Yeah. Where the hell is Rel? Ain't Rel from New Mexico too?
He's from Albuquerque. That's why I was kind of hoping y'all would have did it in Albuquerque, but it's cool. The next one can be in Albuquerque.
Yeah. I mean, shit. We didn't know. But what you think about your opponent, man? Looks like you gonna be fighting Jason Wilson, Mr. Wilson.
I mean, from the little bit, I ain't seen no sparring or nothing, but just from hitting the bag, I mean, he look okay. He don't look bad. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna sleep him or nothing like that, but I think I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. I think I'll get a, what would you call that? Like a shutout. Yeah, I'll call it a shutout.
A ver. Oh, look at this guy.
Damn, a shutout. Huh?
Yeah.
Yo, so when you gonna get with? Ain't you supposed to get with like Supermax and Matt and all these Texas dudes?
Yeah. No. I've been trying to text Supermax about meeting up and stuff, but I've honestly been kind of busy with work, and because I be on call and I get on call 24/7 and stuff like that. But nah, yeah, I just joined the gym that I'm gonna start again on Monday, that I actually used to go to when I was younger. Cause man, it's a long story, but like I've lived in Hobbs and Dallas, like on and off. My stepdad like moved us up here because he was a basketball coach for the junior college here, and then when he met my mom, we moved up here. Then I was here for a minute, then we moved back. I moved back to Dallas, and then I ended up moving back for the oil field again.
Yeah, back and forth.
Yeah.
So is work gonna get in the way because?
No, I already, like I said, I mean, everything's already clear. I already got my rooms booked because we made it like a little vacation. My days are already approved off. I got like a whole week off.
Nice.
Because right after Border Wars, we're gonna go to Chicago and just have a little family vacation and just cool it there. But yeah, no, everything's already approved, man. I done paid for the room. It's not even just booked; it's paid for. Like I got the money saved already. Like we ready. I done paid my fees. So like it's a done deal, man.
So are you and your brother training together, or y'all training separately? Because you say he's at the gym. Well,
no, we do our strength and conditioning separately, but like we do like our boxing together, and plus he's gonna start going to that gym with me as well, but. Because it's just the way it's set up. Like, he goes to work earlier than I do, but gets off earlier. And then I go in later, but I get off at 5. So what I do is I just wake up, and then I hit my strength and conditioning, go run my miles, hit my little calisthenic circuit, whatever I need to do. And then when I get off work and he's done with the gym, then we hit the boxing session usually. We just do a little bit of this and that. I just got the heavy bag set up, and then we got some pads, we got some mitts. We be hitting mitts. I've been working with him a lot, man. I know that it looks sloppy. I hadn't picked up gloves since I was 19 in that video, man. Like I said, y'all the ones that got me back into it. But yeah, like it looks sloppy, but it's coming
Let's
together.
champ. Feel
He'll
me?
get it. He'll get it.
Yeah, nah, man.
Hey,
Just
Dooney,
turn
bro.
that
Hey, bro. I'm on
camera
my intro to Dooney
sideways,
page.
man. Turn that camera sideways. You got us watching your footage upside down. That shit aggravating.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna post some. I have some. I'll probably post some bag work for my brother and myself. But no, we working, bro. I'm running anywhere between like 4 to 5 miles every morning, and then I hit a good little calisthenic workout. About like I'm hitting close to about 50 to 60 pull-ups, and then you know what I'm saying. Just we're working too, man. I don't know what he be doing. I hope he's doing what he needs to do. But I know I'm doing what I need to do.
I
As far
mean,
as my
I'll
brother,
tell you
but
this, man. Malik Johnson, he was another kickboxer that joined Border Wars, and he fought Donnell. And you can see, yeah, they don't got that boxing technique, but they got the tank, man. So, you know, work on the tank. Tank ain't only running, man. It's definitely putting rounds on the bag and in the ring.
oh yeah, me, and then
Go
yes,
for
sir.
it. No, go for it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah. Me and my brother, we be sparring, man. We be going about like on a light day, we'll do like 5. Not every day, but when we do light spar, we'll do like 5 rounds. Go, Poppy, go. We'll do like 5 rounds, and then sometimes we'll go like 10, 12 rounds. I mean, we obviously we ain't throwing bombs at each other, but then I'm gonna start sparring at the gym as well, man. Like I know these people here at this gym.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of Texas members, man, in Dallas and different places, so we can help you with that. But have you watched any of the Border Wars? If so, how many Border Wars have you watched?
Man, I've watched 9 and I've watched 10, man. Bye, baby. I love you. I love you. Yeah, I'll get him with her. I've watched 9 and I've watched 10. I've watched Tank and Keem fight a lot, bro, because low-key, like that. Because Tank said, my fault. Tank said that he's gonna move down to 168. That's why I'm trying to fight at 168, man. He's low-key the one that kind of got me motivated, bro. Like I give him respect. But yeah, that's why I'm campaigning at 168 because that's low-key who I want to fight, man. He's a Dallas dude. I'm a Dallas dude. I think it'll be good, man. Wait,
Damn, so you ready for the Tank already, champ?
Yeah, bro. I feel like I am, especially like I said, what y'all seen, bro, is super sloppy, man. Like, I've been in the gym, bro. Like, I've sparred amateurs. I've sparred pros. Like I said, I ain't saying I'm smashing on nobody, but, like, I'm in there, and I just messed up as a kid, man. Honestly, that's it. And thought I knew everything, and I didn't, but, like, I feel like I'm ready for it. Like, I'm not saying he's not good. He's great, but, like, it's nothing I ain't seen, I feel like. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Well, all right, Austin, man, thanks for calling in. Listen, if you're on Blog Talk and you feel like I ain't go to you, it's because you haven't pressed the number 1. Once you do that, we can go to you. Coach Myers, Boomerang, what's up, man? Did you make it official? You checked out them flights? Can we put you down as an official judge along with our official judge? This way you can have a conversation with him, learn some stuff, about really scoring. I mean, can we count on you, or you're not sure just yet? No pressure, just asking.
No. It's I don't know if you can hear me. I'm in the car now.
I hear you. I hear you.
No, it's official. I'll be there.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna come. I actually been looking into judging a little more. You know what I mean, like the in and outs of it, because I actually want to do a good job. I don't want to just come there and BS around, playing around. I actually want to take it a little bit seriously. So I am gonna come through. And I definitely like to hear the official judge that's gonna come up and hear what he got to say and how we look at things.
For sure, man. But how many seasons have you watched in terms of Border Wars?
Three.
3. So, do you think you've seen enough of the fighters to give predictions?
Certain ones.
Well, what do you think of Mission Impossible and Smoke 'Em Out Jay? That's obviously one that has the attention of the people. There's some mystique there.
I mean, me being the judge, I'll just say it's probably gonna be a good fight. You know, I don't want to lean towards one side or this side, or have somebody
That is
thinking
true.
that, hey, I'm gonna pick
That
this
is true.
guy,
That
and they're
is
gonna be
true.
like,
You know,
hey, you're gonna be leaning
no,
towards.
no.
you
You're
know,
right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I can't even ask you predictions. You're absolutely right. You're a potential judge. You're a future judge. You are a judge. I can't ask you predictions, my friend. Damn. So.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy, man? You kidding me?
Doomy. What up, Doomy?
What up, Champy?
I guess
I know we haven't linked up yet, man, but it's good. It's good. It was that holiday weekend, man. That July 4th weekend.
I guess all that I can say is Jason Hotze's in the chat saying quack. This guy's a joke.
Hey, listen, I wasn't able to get up with Doomy this weekend. You know what I mean? The schedule was butt heads. He was busy. I was in and out. And we just couldn't, make it happen. But Jason Hotze, just relax, bro. Just relax. Try to get a win. Try to, focus on your fight, whoever you're going to fight. You know what I mean? Handle that. Try to bounce back. Try to get a dub in Border Wars. That's it. Good luck.
Well, Coach Myers, man, thank you for calling in. Right now, we're screen sharing some of that Rob the Genius dog sparring. You know what I mean? For anybody that's thinking this dude ain't no dog, look at how this shit starts off. Look, they touch gloves. Look at Rob. Turns right around. Straight right hand down the pipe. Look.
Down the pipa.
Look.
Yeah, I wish I was seeing it, but it's not going to show up until like 10 seconds later.
Popped him right in a kisser, man. Shout out
so
to
he
Rob.
did. He did one of these. He's looking away from the opponent and shit in the corner, and he just turns around. Bow.
He's a dog.
Oh,
man.
here we go.
That fight's gonna be very interesting, man. Very interesting.
That boy was digging to the body. Rob just let a right go.
Yeah.
Let's do it again. Let's see what's going on. Okay, right hand by the kid in the red. Okay, jab for jab. Right hand by Rob.
Huge
Stepped
right.
in with commitment.
Let me go out to Dallas, Texas, man. SOG, Eric Cruz. Cruz, man, what's your record, man? Are you what, 3-2?
Hey, Ness, how you doing, man? How's my audio, man? I'm driving. I'm trying to make sure my audio is good.
Man, you SOG, man. You good, man. What's that record? You 3-2 in the series, or you 4-2?
No, I'm 3-2. Yeah, 3-2, man. I had so many fights, I kind of lost track of how many fights I got.
Yo, we talking to El Veterano.
Yo, I think, are you the, oh, no. Marvin has 5 now, right? He got 4 in the draw.
He has, yo, you might be right. Yeah. But I still got 5 opponents, though. So I still got the lead with 5 opponents.
Oh, yeah, different, right? Different opponents?
Oh, because he's been doing rematches. He's been doing rematches. Yes. So how's the new job,
He
Cruz?
gonna pass me though in fights. But the new. I haven't started the new job. I'm I actually have the interview on Friday. But I mean, God willing, things might work out. I wanted to join this Border Wars. For the people that don't know what we're talking about, I wanted to join this Border Wars. I don't know if you've seen my Apple Watch.
I did, bro. I didn't take a challenge today because I was busy as hell. But yeah,
I didn't even see a challenge, bro. I probably need to join one because I'm getting fat.
Yeah, I mean, every time Border Wars comes around, like that's what it's about, right? It's about getting motivated, losing weight, and obviously having a good fight. Yeah. So every time Border Wars comes around, like I get hyped, and I really wanted to join this one. It's getting bigger. From looking at that last one, I mean, it seems like it's going to be a really good card, different venue. The last one was fun, right? But a lot of fights fell out. But this one, it seems like we got a lot of solid fighters that we know that usually show up to the fight. So I'm excited, man. We got a lot of potential matchups. The return of Jose. Yeah. I thought I retired him, but I guess he's coming back, man. We'll see.
Let's get right into it because you're an alumni. You've been there since the beginning, so you can make picks. Jose versus Mario, who you got, man?
Let's go.
You faced Jose. He gave you one of those losses. I know you believe you won the fight and judging was poor. And, you know, benefit of the doubt, it was in our infancy, probably Border Wars 4, something like that. But the point is, who you got?
Oh, I told Jose today that Mario reached out to me, and I told him the blueprint, man, on how to beat Mario. So he's got that blueprint.
Wait, how to beat Jose or how to beat Mario?
No, I haven't fought Mario. You know, like Oscar De La Hoya, he said he had the blueprint for Mayweather, even though he never beat Mayweather. That's what I was referring to.
Oh, okay.
On paper, I didn't beat Jose, but you know, I felt like I did. No, but in all honesty, that's a really good fight, right? Because Jose can move, and what I could have done better in my fight versus Jose was as soon as the bell rang, I was going for Jose's head. I was trying to knock him out. Like there was no other game plan other than I'm gonna knock you out. And Mario's first fight was kind of like that versus Keem, right? He kind of gassed out, but on his second fight, we saw him way more composed. So if that Mario can come to the fight versus Jose, it's going to be a 50-50 fight. It's going to be about who's in better shape, I think. And I don't know who to pick yet. It's too early. I need to see more footage from Mario. I need to see more footage from Jose. But I think that's a really good fight.
Damn, you don't want to make no pick, man.
Oh, that's some soft ass shit. Shut that soft ass shit up.
There's no footage, man. There's no footage.
Bruh, you got 3 fights of Jose, and he's an older man. But anyway, we got Marvin the Tank versus Anthony Edwards. Again, you faced Anthony, and Marvin is one of your sparring partners and cousin, right?
Yeah. I mean, that one is. Without a doubt, I got Marvin on that one. But let me go back to something that you said about age. Like, I don't think we can use the age card in this Border Wars. Like, Ness, you beat a 25-year-old. We got Bishop over here. He's like in his late 40s. He's stopping people. Like, we need to stop using this. Oh, well, I'm older. You got the youth on me. Like, yo, that's out the window in Border Wars because, I mean, time after time, it gets proven that the older guys are beating the younger guys. So it's going to be about experience. It's going to be about who's working harder. That's all that's going to matter. Like, all this, oh, I'm old, you're young, I can't fight you. Like, get that out of here, man. That might be for the pros, but in Border Wars, everything goes.
True. We got, definitely for Bishop, he's turning back the hands of time out here. Speaking of Bishop, Robert the Genius, former co-host, 2-0. Bishop, 2-0. They calling him a killer, though. Who you got, Bishop or Genius?
Oh, I got that fight. I got Bishop, man. I think he should be the favorite. You've seen him. He's got 2 stoppages, right?
Yeah.
I know every fight comes around, he's always like, oh, I don't want to get hurt. I need to talk to my wife about who I'm gonna fight. But at the end of the day, you're stopping whoever you're fighting. So I think you're good enough to be facing some of the best.
Yeah.
And I don't think Rob is the best at that weight class. Maybe he could be the best at the lower weight classes, but at cruiserweight, I mean, I think Bishop should have been facing somebody like Rel, somebody a little bit higher in when it comes to like caliber. I think Bishop could give Rel a good fight.
Well, Marvin was the champ. He vacated, right? And Anthony Edwards, who's 3-1. He was number 1, and he's moving down a light heavyweight to face Marvin for the vacant title. So Bishop is number 2. You are number 3. You're unavailable. Rel, he had a fight at the time scheduled with Smoke 'em Out Jay until he started playing games on Facebook talking about who should I fight. So Keem has a fight scheduled who's number 5 with Chris Vega at a lighter weight. Mario has a fight scheduled with Jose in the same weight, and he's number 6. Number 7 is Robert. We went down the line like real sanctioning bodies. And keep in mind,
but I don't know how Robert's a cruiserweight.
Well, he's a cruiserweight because of the way he fought at. And keep in mind, Keem's coming off a loss, so we couldn't give him a title shot versus Bishop. Rel's coming off a draw and inactivity, so he couldn't get a title shot versus Bishop. Mario's coming off a win, but he's only got 1 win, you know? So he's in an eliminator with the lineal champ. But the only belt in the division will go to the only qualified fighter at the moment, which is Sir Bishop. Now, if Ant wanted to stay in that division, it could have been debated, but Francis is number 8, Show Kid is number 9, and Chach the Dad is 10.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know about the rankings. We all have different opinions about them, so I don't know what to tell you on that. I'm just talking about what I see, like my eye test. Looking at Bishop, looking at Rob, like, yeah, Rob is a dog, but I mean, he's a dog at a lower weight class. Bishop has power. When a guy from lower weight class is moving up, I mean, I know from experience myself when I fought Zach. Like, yeah, I beat him, but like, I don't think out of my 5 fights, I think Zach had probably hit me the hardest, and it's because he was a heavyweight.
I hear you. Well,
and I stopped Zach,
good
and
advice.
I can still tell you that,
Good advice you're giving Robert, man. Stay away from them punches, I guess. So you picking Bishop. We got Keem over Vega. Keem versus Vega. Your Texas brethren. Who you got?
Who do I want to win, or who do I got? It might be two different answers, but I think Keem wins only because he's taller. He's got the distance. Unless Vega can get in there, but it's just Keem is a better boxer. He's pretty slick. I think he's very underrated. A lot of people had Marvin winning. I mean, I had Marvin winning. I think maybe all 3 rounds. But I saw a lot of what Keem did in there. I was really impressed.
Bro, you super biased.
You in love with the boxing, man. I'm not surprised.
You said all 3 rounds. Damn, Cruz. Not 1 round for Keem? You kidding me, man?
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't like it was a competitive fight. Like Keem had his moments in the rounds, but not enough to give him the round. I'm not gonna say Marvin beat him real bad, but I mean, to me, he won all 3 rounds. Maybe not by a huge margin, all 3 rounds, but I had him winning all 3 rounds.
All right. So you going with Keem?
It doesn't matter what you think.
Wait, you didn't say who you going with, Keem or Vega?
Yeah, I think Keem wins that fight because of the reach and his boxing ability.
Jordan versus Show Kid.
Oh, you know what? I know me and Show Kid were gonna fight before the Mario fight because of some stuff that he said, but I was real high on Show Kid because not a lot of people are willing to fight just somebody like on a day's notice, right? Because you don't know what kind of style they have. Yeah. You like to say they might be younger than you. They weigh heavier than you, so it's really the unknown. You have no footage, no nothing. So I was very high on Show Kid when he got that victory. I know a lot of people didn't give him credit for it, but I did. I was like, it shows that you're brave and you're willing to fight anybody.
Yes.
And he likes to talk too. That's very rare to see in Border Wars. Like I've always said that most of the guys that fight in Border Wars, they're the quiet ones. If you start talking a lot, I'm kind of debating if you're going to show up to the fight, just because I mean that's what the record kind of shows us, right? Where that most guys that do a lot of talking, they don't really show up. So I was very high on Show Kid, but when I saw him fight versus Mario, it kind of made me take a step back. Plus, he's fighting Jordan. Jordan is 2-0. Like he had at one point, I think he had the fastest KO in Border Wars. So I'm going with Jordan.
Stupendous.
We got Donnell Fernandez versus Malik Johnson. Did you see the first fight, last Border Wars? And that's going to be the rematch.
I did see that fight. It was very close, like most of Donnell's fights are. But I still had him winning. I think Donnell, I don't know, there's something that Donnell has to do in training where he taps into his true side, because I see all the skills. I see everything that he does, right? But it just seems like he has to tap into it, put everything together, and he's going to be able to win these fights convincingly.
Yeah.
Because he is good. Like, he is, I mean, you know that he is the good.
Supermax.
But I got Donnell to answer your question.
Supermax Santiago.
That's a rematch, right? That's a real good fight. Supermax is Team Texas. Santiago, he's a good friend of mine. That one is going to go down to who puts in the work. I mean, last time it was a draw. Some people saw it one way, and other people saw it another way. But that's going to come down to who's willing to put in the work. I have seen Santiago working. I haven't seen Supermax do any work just yet. I'm pretty sure he is behind the scenes, but once that footage drops, I'll make my pick. But yeah, that one's gonna go to whoever puts in the work.
Come on, man. Based off the last Border Wars, who you think is gonna put in the work? You being too nice, man. Bottom line, you gotta make Supermax
No, I
an
made picks.
underdog.
I made picks in a lot of fights. Man. There's like one or two where I'm like,
just
let me
saying,
see a little bit more
Supermax
footage,
is an underdog.
which I think is fair.
Supermax is an underdog till he proves that he could actually train. Like Santiago's never been questioned.
How is Supermax the underdog though?
Cause you said it.
Supermax the underdog? They're both.
Because you said it's about who's gonna put in the work, and based off Santiago's track record, he's gonna put in the work. My man still has stamina, and he fought with the flu versus Chris.
Hello.
Yeah, you didn't hear me?
Flu kid.
No, I didn't hear you. I think you kind of cut off.
You don't remember?
But,
you don't remember that Santiago fought Chris with the flu and still had stamina?
No, I don't remember that. I mean, if I'm going off by records, both of these guys haven't really won a fight. So I hope they both hungry and they're hungry in the ring. And I'm not clowning on them at all. Hungry for the to get that victory.
Sure, Cruz.
I mean,
no pun intended.
This could be his first win out of 4 fights. Yeah, no pun intended. This could be Santiago's first win. And like I told you, I seen his stories. He's working hard, and Supermax. I know after that defeat to Smoke Him Out Jay, I know he wants to come back and prove all the doubters wrong. So if you had to make me choose in that fight, I would go for Supermax.
Chino versus Juan, Baldy's friend.
I don't know who Juan is, so I'm going for Chino. Chino, he's a heavyweight, but he's very active, man. I don't know if he has pop in his punches, because it seemed like Tank was moving him a lot. Maybe Tank is just that strong because he did finish his first fight by KO.
Is a tank.
But I got Chino on that fight. Literally.
Mario's wife versus Jose's wife. Rebecca versus Ashley. First female fight.
I don't know if you went through the questions, Ness. But Doomy, are you going to be training Mario's wife?
No.
I mean, if I get a chance to tutor, yeah, I'm gonna tutor.
Nah, how? He's gonna do that. Yeah. What the first 2 days before the fight or something?
Nah, I mean, look, it's camp. It's camp.
Maybe some virtual training.
Virtual training. He ain't even doing virtual training with Mario.
Oh man, I don't know, but yeah, it's gonna. I mean, I seen a little bit of footage from Jose's wife. And if she times up that uppercut, who knows what could happen? But, the weight discrepancy is
that uppercut is
big,
she remind me of the little icon of the leprechaun with that uppercut.
The Irish one.
The Irish leprechaun with that uppercut. But what about Austin versus Jason Wilson? Mr. Wilson.
I don't know Jason Wilson. I only know Austin. And I seen Austin. I mean, I saw him post something today on that other chat, and he's working. So I'm gonna go with Austin.
All right. Rel versus Austin's brother.
Ooh, okay. I saw a little bit of Austin's brother whenever Austin sent in that footage. Rel's a dog, man. I think he's very much underrated. I was super impressed with his fight with Marvin. Obviously, I didn't feel like Marvin implemented his game plan. But Rel was man. He stuck to the game plan. It was a totally different Rel from the first fight. So yeah, I'm going with Rel, and I think he's gonna surprise a lot of people. I think a lot of people do have him winning, but I think he's gonna look pretty impressive. Where everybody's gonna be like, oh, okay, Rel, we see what you're working with.
That's right, bow, sucker. Yeah.
Corey Frank versus Jerome Lambert.
I'm going Corey Frank all day.
You seen Jerome though, right?
I haven't, but I seen Corey, and he's working about every other day, man. So I seen some of Corey's sparring. He looks sharp. I seen him fight personally.
Jerome. Man, I can't believe so many of y'all didn't see the last Border. You gotta see Jerome. This is a real good fight. It's a real fight. Cruz, thank you for calling in, champ.
Yeah.
Let me get to Mario Ski Fuego Ski. Mario.
Yo, where's my? There it is. There it is. Yo, I just got done training. Jose talking. I just got done training. All right, we getting ready to leave for Atlanta, and we come back. We go to Wisconsin. I'm taking Hearts. I'm taking Jose's heart. And as far as what Cruz said too, see, Cruz could beat Jose all day long. It was an easy fight for him.
Did you go down the rabbit hole? Mario.
Can you hear me?
We hear you now.
Yo.
We hear you.
Okay. My bad.
We hear you.
They kill me out here, man.
So
okay, my bad.
Mario,
Nothing, man.
You gotta bring some workout clothes. Doomy's gonna do some workout with you in Atlanta.
Oh yeah. I brought the pads and the mitt. I was gonna text them earlier too and tell them, but I just figured it wasn't gonna be a thing. So yeah, I got the gloves and the mitts, and yeah, man, I'm ready. Listen, people gotta understand something, okay? People gotta understand that I already know that this is going to come down to who outworks who, right? Like, well, it's going to come down to heart. Like, I got to outwork him. You know, that man's got a full-time job. That man's got, you know, responsibilities. And we all do, right? But he's got to understand my responsibilities revolve around TVB. You know what I'm saying? Like I missed this show, right? I missed this show and I missed this morning and got to get both my workouts. But that's me missing a paycheck. Like, that's me missing out on time that I could get paid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come out here to do whatever I got to do because, yo, me and my wife don't want to show up and lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially to them. Like, the two shit talkers, like, you know, they ain't going to never let us breathe again. So we're working hard. And, by the way, that's not true at all. Doomy for the second fight definitely helped me over Skype. You know, we got some workout in there, too. And I know he's going to, you know, help Ash as much as he can, but she's already scheduled for sparring for Monday against somebody who's closer to her size. But, you know, it's work is work, so that's right. And footage, all that stuff. Listen, if I wasn't going to Atlanta this weekend, it would have been different as far as footage.
Is she ready for sparring?
No, I'll be honest. No, I'll be honest. She's physically not ready for sparring, but that's why I want her to get it. Because, you know, we go rounds and we do things and she pushes herself. Let me tell y'all, if I have the biggest left hook in Border Wars, I think she got the second. Bro, this girl can pop, dog. Like, I'm telling you, when she hits, yo, listen, they called the cops on us the other night because my neighbor thought we were firing guns in our apartment. She hit so fucking hard, dog. Like, in the gym, it's one thing, right? Everybody's popping the bag or whatever. But, yo, we were just I was like, oh, let's get some, you know, some routine stuff in here and prepare for tomorrow, right? Yo, she's popping the glove. And on top of that, and I probably shouldn't even say this because she was going to say this, but she actually is taking time off of work because she felt like she wasn't getting enough gym.
You stay breaking up, man. Corpus cheating y'all.
Of her own brand, and you know, she thinks that this could be a launch into something even bigger, and I think it can too. But yeah, man, she's got so much pop, dog. Like, I'm telling you, it's just she's not ready, you know, she doesn't have the stamina yet. But the thing that I'm worried about the most is her getting hit. I want her to get hit. I want her to, you know, feel what it's like to get popped. She got her gear in on Monday, like her, you know, her headgear with the bar, because, you know, they are fighting with the bar mask, face gear, and she got her gloves in, and they agreed to 16. So yeah, man, she's feeling herself. She's already picking her outfit. You know, she's working on her songs, but you know, that's where I step in to make sure that she's working on her shit, because we both have that. You know what I mean? Like, we both got to be ready. We both got to be physically there, show up. I mean, I have so much on my plate, as you know. We started the thing together, and you know, we're doing these commentating gigs, so you know, it's about time management for us, and that's what we've been doing really well, and that's what we're going to continue to do. But I'm gonna outwork that, man. Like, you know, I've rested enough on the power, I think that I've made everybody a believer. I think I've done what I can to show people that the power is real. Now I want to show people that the stamina is real. Now I want to show people that I can go deep. Now I want to show people that this is an eliminator, not because I draw, not because, I'm on the Boxing Voice or on HCP with D-Style, not because I'm just some dude out here, but because I actually have that ability, and beating a guy like Jose, that earns me the ability. Like, I never thought.
All his best moments getting killed with his Corpus Christi internet.
But I can do it. Am I out again?
Yeah, you've been going out just a little bit. Almost every time you about to get somebody on your side with your beautiful speech, it just cuts you out.
Damn, yeah, my bad. I just left the gym literally, so I'm out here and the signal's terrible. But yeah, man, listen, like I said, I just feel like for the first.
Yo, you disconnected. Your Bluetooth disconnected.
In Border Wars.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was saying that for the first time, I feel like I could be a titleist in Border Wars. Like, I'm starting to gain that kind of confidence in myself. And I know
do me a favor, man. Work on some moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, work on some attacks that you can go through.
So like actual combo. Okay.
Yeah, like attacks, because you don't want to get in the ring and then you're like, what am I gonna do? And you just trying anything and you start putting your head down and you just
you're worried about me, aren't you? You're worried about him overwhelming me with the footwork.
No. I just think that everyone on Border Wars, like if I get my dream and Border Wars meets Biggest Loser, my goal would be to, go up against, let's say, Team Doomy. I would have my own fighters that I train, and I would prefer,
that would be dope.
I would prefer to train them 3 moves. Let's work on that jab, let's say. That's 1 move. Then the 1-2 is your second move. Then maybe what Lambert did, where a straight right to the body, left hook to the head. Those are your 3 moves. Let's practice that for 60 days. Because people get in the ring and like, what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do? They don't know what the fuck to do. They don't know what to do. So then, I've seen people put their head down and just go girl style. Head down and just throw the helicopter. You want to practice some moves. You know what I mean? Think about Show Kid.
Yeah.
Did he have any moves other than the lunging, right hook that he throws from the southpaw style? Like, he wasn't.
No, that was his move.
Exactly.
And I can't do that with Jose because he does have moves. I've seen him.
You're a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
You got that one left hand.
Yeah,
so you gotta learn how to do something more than just that left, start developing that right hook so that you could set him up to go into the left.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing for me is he's going in there thinking he knows what kind of fight it is. And maybe that's my problem too, but I know him. I've seen him enough, and I don't think that he has the time to come in and change up things. So I know who I'm preparing for, and I'm telling you, he doesn't know who he's preparing for. He thinks it's going to be a one-trick pony, and that's cool, but you're absolutely right. This is like Street Fighter. I got my fucking, Hadoukens ready. I'm getting all that shit ready, and I'm going to beat that man. Like, I'm going to beat that man. My wife's going to beat his wife, and it's over.
Yo, so
my man doing me.
Sam in the UK is asking, Mario, will you rather win, or if it came down to it, would you rather your girl be the one to win?
Oh, man. That's like the fucking best, dickest question to ask me. You know what? I'm going to be honest. I'd rather win. And only because I'm close to a title. I know that I love her to death, but she's got other plans. And I don't know if Border Wars Beyond this time is going to be for her or not. She's going to find out if she loves it or not. I already love it. I'm already committed. I already want to fight as many times in Border Wars as, God and time will allow. So for me, I think it's more important because I could get a title shot off this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Mario, the dude that nobody thought was showing up, that everybody thought was scared, become a titleist. Like, yo, I'm sorry. Like, that's fucking history book shit. Like, that's, book me on fucking, Carlson or D-Style because I got to talk about it because people want to talk about it. Like, I think that's great for the history books, or at least my history books, and I love her to death. and I want nothing but the best for her and her success. But it might not mean Border Wars, you know. And for me, it kind of does now. It kind of does.
So looking in the future, you beat Jose, Watertown, Wisconsin, September 18th. Moving forward, you get the title shot that you want. Who do you want to be the man across the ring from you? Is it Bishop or Robert that you want to see get the win because you prefer to face them?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think it's got to be Rob. I think with Rob, he's a dog, and I can try to outdog him. You know, with Bishop, he has a lot of physical strengths over me. You know what I mean? And I'm picking Rob in that fight, to be honest with you. I think Bishop's great. I think he's super talented, but I think he hasn't been able to face anybody like Rob. Unless he can get that kind of sparring, which is tough to get, you know, he could surprise him. But, yeah, I think – and also, to be honest with you, Bishop's a big name and everybody respects him, but Rob's got the street beast. He's got – I mean, it's a big fight. I think it's a big-time fight.
I agree, man. You know, but a lot of people are leaning to the accuracy and the fact that Rob is moving up in weight. But Rob fought at 185. Bishop isn't a cruiserweight 200. He's a cruiserweight 183, right? What did he weigh in, Doomy?
For sure.
Doomy, you're on mute.
Right. Now, Greg Morgan was 185. He weighed in.
No, I'm talking about Bishop. What did he weigh in at? Because he was a light cruiserweight too. He wasn't a heavy 200-pound cruiserweight. But you prefer Robert. Is it because of the size? So basically, you rather Rob do your dirty work. Like, you don't want to fight the tall guy. If Rob could get him out of there, it's more of an even fight for you with Rob, you're saying.
But see, and yes, and there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
just
of
like the
course
Canelo shit that's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a boss, then I gotta be a boss, and I gotta send that man through another man to get to me. You know what I mean? And so like that's the way I see it. But I'm doing my own dirty work as well. Like, let's not pretend like Jose wasn't a real problem for people out here. You know, everybody wanted to fight him because they made a name, but nobody was gonna beat him. Nobody has beaten him. So, you know, he could do my dirty work, but let's be honest, at the end of the day, Jose would have been a problem for either one of those men. So I earned my shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, to beat Show Kid coming off of 1-0, like, I feel like that says something, but does it earn me the spot? No, probably not. But to beat a guy like Jose, you know, whether Bishop wins or not, it doesn't matter because it would be the two guys coming off of their biggest wins. Because Jose would be my biggest win, and don't fucking kid yourself, you know, whoever thinks it. Bishop would be Rob's biggest win. Rob would be Bishop's biggest win. And on that stage, because that's the other part, you can talk about what they do on paper, but fuck that. Wait till you get there, and you got 300, 400 screaming Wisconsians, you know, with fucking filled up with beer and cheese in their belly, and they're going crazy, and they're taking their shirts off and throwing them in the fucking ring, and they're trying to jump the, you know, barricade and, you know, banging on the ropes and on the ring. Like, yo, it is a crazy, wild scene. You know, it's the biggest scene and it's the biggest stage. I've been on it. You know, let's see if Jose chokes or not. But regardless, the two winners from those fights, that's big time, man. That's what boxing was made for.
Nah, I'm with you, man. I'm totally with you. I
don't know if they're ready for it, man.
I don't know if they are either, and I don't think anyone is ready for this next statement. I believe it could be argued that if things work out the way you are envisioning, you can call your run at cruiserweight the biggest run of all of Border Wars history, because Marvin's run, it originates from a vacant title. You know, you are the one that is getting the opportunity to beat the man that beat the man. You know, legit out here in these streets, Eric Cruz, SOG, was the man universally. Like, we almost had to force Jose into that fight, and then he went in there and did that shit, in my opinion, easy peasy. Obviously, Cruz feels differently. So my thing is this. It could be argued that if you beat Show Kid, who was 1-0, Then you turn around and you beat Jose, who was 3-0. Then you turn around and beat whoever the fuck wins, who's 3-0. You are the best fucking cruiserweight Border Wars has ever seen. It don't matter what Marvin did. It don't matter what Jose did. They resumes don't speak as loud as yours. They fought 0-0 fighters, 0-1 fighters, not 3-0. Not fighters in the fucking green on BoxRec. On BoxRec, Mario's record reads green box, green motherfucking box. Yo, like, literally with this little one fight, Mario becomes the biggest draw. If he beats a fighter who is 3-0, forget the title, right? He's still the only fighter to have beaten two fighters in the with winning records. Not even Bishop. Bishop faced the 0-1 fighter, 0-0 fighter when he got his first win, right? Who did he beat? Help me. Anybody knows? Damn, that's how bad it is? Oh, Mofongo. Mofongo. He beat Mofongo. He beat Mofongo.
I said Mofongo.
And I think Mofongo was off a draw, right? He got that draw to Eddie after he got the win. So he was coming off a draw. Then he beat Hotzi, 0-0. I'm telling you, Mario, if you just beat Jose alone, it could be argued that your fucking resume is better than Marvin's right now. Marvin's first fight, 0-0. Second fight, 0-1. Third fight was Ant, which is what? 2-1. Fourth fight, Rel, 1-0.
But that's the thing, though, is then you get to Keem. I lost to Keem. He beat, you know what I'm saying? So that would probably be like
semantics
right there. But for me,
semantics. You beat Keem. He beat Keem. Fuck out of here, yo, dog. That's what it was, dog. Listen, first of all, he ain't never fought a Keem on his first fight. That's what you not seeing. You've been through the fire. He was coddled. He was brought along properly. Your promoter said, fuck that. Your promoter said, yo, you a bird, man. Jump out the fucking nest and fly. And you flying.
Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Yo,
look at this guy. Show me another resume.
Clip that last 2 minutes.
Show me another resume. Listen, all you have to do is win, though. Because, listen, not even for Jose does it look this good because you 1-1. So for Jose, a win over you doesn't mean as much as your win over Jose. You would be the only dude to beat a dude 1-0, now 3-0, and your next fight is for another dude 3-0. Sign me the fuck up. Where they doing that at? Show me another Border Wars fighter doing that. Show me another Border Wars fighter fighting anybody 3-0. Not even Marvin done it because Ant was 3-1 or 2-1 when he fought him. Like 3-0, you out here doing your thing.
Yo, listen, I'll let the record books write themselves. At the end of the day, I got this one fight in front of me, and it means everything to me. I mean, with Show Kid, it was personal. With this, I mean, it feels like the future on the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, titles never were a thing when I started this. It was like I started and it was like fun, let's do it. And now I feel like, yo, it's all right there to grab. And I just love the fact I get to do it with my wife too. You know what I'm saying? I get to have her experience it together. And yo, that makes me unstoppable. I'll be honest with you. That makes me unstoppable.
Let me ask you, how many Border Wars have you been able to watch?
I don't think I've missed a single one. Now, maybe I've missed or maybe I haven't seen a fight as well as I've seen another one or so. But I don't think I've missed one.
Cool. So Jose versus Mario, who you picking?
Mario.
Yeah.
Yo, why his brain was scrambling? Like, what the fuck?
So is that another Mario?
I mean, ain't fucking. Yeah, I was like, hey, you ain't taking. I just somebody else getting in there because I ain't picking against myself.
Ant was not 3-0. Jordan, stop capping for Marvin, trying to make his record better. We got Marvin the Tank versus Anthony Edwards. Who you got?
Man, I'm gonna go with Marvin. I think that's one of the closest fights on paper, but I feel like Marvin's turned into like something different. And until I see that out of Ant, I gotta favor Marvin.
The
You know what everybody says?
The Genius versus Bishop.
The
I'm going
Genius
Genius.
versus
I'm going Genius
Bishop.
for 2 reasons. One, he's a dog, and 2, he's he's potentially my future. So yeah, man, handle that. I'll handle mine, and he's my friend.
Yo, you feel like you in the World Boxing Super Series with Rob and shit?
Dude, I swear to God, I was like literally about to say that earlier. I was like, yo, we might as well just call it a tournament. I mean, as long as here's the thing. I don't know if Jose would be willing to fight the winner of those 2.
Nah, he definitely said.
I question him.
Bruh, he definitely said he'll fight the winner of both. He wants both. Either one that wins.
No. Maybe El Loco. No. I think El Loco would definitely fight both of them at the same time. But that he already said he's not El Loco anymore. He aged. He's not El Loco anymore. He don't got that heart. That's why I'm winning that fight, first of all. But second of all, I don't think he does. Like, he might cap for us, but nah, I don't think he got the heart. I got the heart to go out and at least, die on my shield. It don't matter. But I don't think he's built like that no more. El Loco was, I miss that guy. El Loco was a man. He should get in the Border Wars Hall of Fame. The dude I'm fighting in Wisconsin in September, yeah, I don't think much of that guy.
All right. Well, Keem versus Vega.
Oh man, listen, I've always been a fan of Vega. I think that he's the type of fighter that I like watching in real life, like the way he's built and the way he approaches fights. But yeah, I can't pick against Keem for 2 reasons. One, he is a friend, and the other reason is because then he keeps making me look better. You understand? Every time Keem goes out there and does what he does, he makes my loss look better. He makes me look better, right? Because before it was like, oh, you lost. But I lost to the dude that gave the champ, that went life and death with the champ. That speaks to my record and my resume. So if he goes out there and starches Vega, that speaks to me and who I fought, like you were saying earlier. So, yeah I got Keem in that one.
Hell yeah, man. Resume matters in life, brother. Jordan versus Show Kid.
Yeah, this is the same problem, part 2, jacked up, because JB's I consider a friend. I like him a lot, but Show Kid will make my resume look better too. You know what I memean? If he goes 2-1 and my wins all of a sudden against a guy who's above 500, I'm picking JB, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of rooting for Show Kid to make me look better.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Resume matters. Yo, Donnell Fernandez versus Malik Johnson, the rematch.
I'm gonna go with Donnell. I thought Donnell looked really good in the first one, and I think Donnell is a guy who can make adjustments. He if you go back and you look at the fight, like, he's a dude who he's like right there, like, he's thinking. He's a thinking man's type of fighter. He's not going to go out there and blow his load. He's not going to go out there and, even though I think he did get a little gas though, but yeah, I think he takes it in the rematch.
Next up we got Supermex Santiago rematch.
Supermex all day. That's my promoter. That's my dog. That's Texas at its heart. Yo, listen, that right there, he's my pick, but that's also my pick for fight of the night. I think those 2 dudes are fucking warriors. If you're gonna watch any fucking fight, that's got to be the fight. Don't sit here and listen and say that that's not the fight, that, because if you're not a fan of boxing, it's not the fight.
It's not the fight it once was, man. It's not the fight it once was, because Supermex is not the man he was, bro. He's not the man he was.
That's not true. That's not true. He's better. He's smarter.
Bro.
He's smarter. Listen, he's working.
Listen. He already said that this fight, he's not worrying about weight, because he felt like that's what caused him the loss in the Smoke Him Out Jay fight. That he was more focused on weight.
That's beautiful.
But I think he's way too
That's
heavy.
Beautiful.
I think he's way too heavy not to focus on weight. Santiago gonna be, light years faster than him and more agile than him at this weight.
But he didn't say stamina. He said weight.
Bruh.
He didn't say he's not worried about stamina. Nah,
Bruh.
listen, Mex is a dude. Listen, Ness, Mex is a dude who wants to prove it to himself more than anything. But he's also a dude who gets fueled by the fire. And honestly, I think you're probably just being a friend to him, and you're trying to motivate him, which I think is a great idea. Super Mex got this. He got this. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna see the best version of Super Mex that we've ever seen. Mark my words. He is going to get the same kind of clout, that Sir Bishop got after Mofongo. I'm not saying it's going to turn out the same way, but I'm going to say the way we see him is going to completely change, because that's what happened to Sir Bishop. I thought he was a nice guy. I thought he was too friendly for boxing. It turns out that he has a monster hiding in him, and he takes that Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, whatever fucking poison that he got, and he becomes the animal, the beast. He's like Hulk. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting pissed off, it's every time he puts on a pair of gloves, he turns into an animal. And that's the kind of way we're going to see Super Mex. However you think of him now, come talk to me after Border Wars. When we do the show on Sunday, then let's talk about it. And then you tell me what kind of Super Mex you saw.
Well, there is faith in Super Mex.
I know, but not if he don't drop pounds. He's gonna get beat up. Elias the Lion Lioness versus James. James is from Where It At, and he's from Wisconsin, and he's the one that fought Esteban.
Yeah, listen, Esteban's a tough fighter. I got to spar with him a little bit before. We did a little light sparring. I know how he's built. He's a tough guy, and he's going to be problems for a lot of people. But I got to go with Elias. I've seen him fight Mitty, the pound-for-pound fight. That is the top of the upper echelon. I saw him fight, and I saw him give Mitty problems. I thought Mitty won, obviously, but he deserved to be in there. And I think he, as long as he's training, which I think he's a dude who doesn't know how to not work hard, he's got this.
Smoke 'em out, Jay versus Sean Mission Impossible Jones.
Yeah, I can't pick against Mission Impossible. How could you? I mean, if you know anything about Border Wars and you've seen his evolution, you know that he already started out at a high caliber, and all he's doing is getting better, and he looks better. And he wanted to go to heavyweight. He did it the right way. He's put on muscle, actual size. He didn't just keep eating a bunch of fucking donuts until he got big. He did it the right way. He looks like he's starting to chisel out, too. The man was getting ready for pro, so how can you pick against him? He's probably one of the most, if not the biggest up-and-comers. And I don't mean I mean rising stars is probably the best way to put that.
You've seen him. You know how strong he is.
Of course.
Chino versus Huang. You met Huang. He was with Baldy.
I did. Yeah.
We took a picture together.
I'm going to go, listen. I love Chino. I think he's a huge potential star. But Juan's the man. Like him and Baldy out there. Yeah, I'm just picking Juan based off of being the homeboy. But Chino's so dangerous, and if he gets this win, it propels him. I think this is a fight where they could both come out as winners.
Rebecca Kramer, Ashley Munguia.
Hadouken! Listen, Ashley has got a left hand from hell. Pop, pop, pop. In fact, it's a good thing we're not going to be at that first venue, because those neighbors might call the cops thinking that they got gunshots going off. She hits like a bomb. She does have to get better cardio. I think if they fought today, that fight would be very different than if they fought in September. But, of course, I'm going with Ash. I think she's got the ability. I think she's got the determination and the grit. I mean, she's literally deciding not to get paid instead of going in favor of putting work towards her Border Wars fight. And I see it. She talks about it every day. And I'm sure Rebecca's, plenty hyped about it, but, there's got to be a loser, and unfortunately it's going to be her.
Yo, I got haters in the chat talking about somebody those ladies ducking another lady. But the truth is, the lady that's allegedly claiming to be ducked, she didn't take the fight, I offered her the Ashley fight, and she was busy, you know, she had an arm wrestling contest scheduled, so it was like she couldn't take it, and we moved on.
Hey, you know what? I know she knows how to get there. So, you know, she wants to come out and Mr. T, or what was his name in part 3?
Yeah, he trying to club
what
Lang.
was Mr. T's name?
Clubber Lang.
Clubber Lang. Yeah, she want to come out and Clubber Langer, you know, after the fight. Hey, that's nothing but press for us.
Yeah. Listen, we got Austin.
Maybe I'll beat her at arm wrestling too.
Austin and Dallas versus Jason Wilson from Wisconsin.
I saw Jason fight. He's the one that fought Homeboy, and he is tough. He's very gritty.
Go away! Go back.
At the same time, he lost. So I got Austin. Austin seems like he doesn't know how to do anything but work hard. And he's from Texas, and he's Hispanic, and just, you know, I know the way he's built. You know, I grew up with dudes like him. You know, I went to school with dudes like him. You know, I went to parties with dudes like him. I worked out with dudes like him. And so I know he's got this. I know he is the real deal. I don't think there's any cap about the things that he said. And he's willing to put up money. Like, you know you're serious when you're willing to do that.
Yo, we got Rel versus Austin's brother.
I can't pick against Rel. I'm a Rel fan. I think he fights really, really great in terms of style, the way I like guys to be an even mix of athletic and aggressive. I think that Rel is a dude who wants to prove to everybody, including himself. And unfortunately, you know, he's got to go against Austin's brother, who I wish he would have gotten like another little softer touch before, maybe like a dude who's 0-0, but he's another dude. Austin's brother's another dude who's, you know, fucking, he don't give a shit. You know, he's built the same way. So Rel's got some definitely issues on his hands, but I think he comes out victorious.
All right, we got Corey Frank, Jerome Lambert.
I saw Jerome. I like Jerome, but I'm gonna go with Corey. You know, I met Corey, and he's a good dude. But he's a good fighter too. I think he's more skilled. You know, Jerome showed a lot of heart, but I don't think he's as skilled as Corey.
All right.
Is that the order of the fights, or you don't know yet, right?
I mean, we might stick to this order. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Co-main event, Marvin.
Yeah, I mean, we know that, you know, the girls got to go a little bit more ahead of us. You know what I mean? Because obviously, like, I want to be there to, you know, I mean, inner corner and stuff.
Y'all spaced out. Y'all spaced out pretty well.
No. That's what I was saying. We were spaced out really well. That's why I was like, I hope it's at least close to it.
Well, Marioski, man,
hey,
get back to it, man. I'm going to get to some other callers. We do appreciate you. I don't know. I see your opponent there, but he hasn't pressed one. Jose, now would be the time so that, you know, it can flow properly. Let me go out to Canada and talk to his opponent, Canadian Jose.
Popping all this champagne, popping all this rosé, getting money like Jose, chain code Norway, shorty wants that full play.
Yo, that Danny coming hard every time.
What up?
Yo, what's going on? Yo, first of all, I just want to shout out my boy Enrique for saying that, you know, I'm gonna have an easy night with Mario, man. I think Enrique is totally right. He shared the ring with me. He knows what it's like to stare at greatness, and you know, it is what it is, man. I know Mario has Doomy. He has the love of all the TVV followers, man. But what he doesn't have is skill. He doesn't have speed. He doesn't have style. He doesn't have that fucking magic that only the great ones have, like me, man. And you know, I'm looking forward to it, man. And I'm not gonna do what you guys all think I'm gonna do, man. Mario's not the opponent I gotta dance around and just avoid. He's the kind of guy that I could look straight in the eye and just throw punches with him, man. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna stop Mario, man. It's happening. Mario's not gonna make it out of round 2, man.
You gonna stop him, Jose? You putting pressure on you. You know that Keem dropped him 3 times and Showkid dropped him once. Do you think you get a knockdown?
Yo, Mario's gonna drop, man. It's gonna be a stoppage, man. My first stoppage. I'm excited. You know, I'm a little older. I don't got those legs anymore, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, Mario. This is the truth, my brother. I played sports the other day, the first time in a while. I'm like shot. So I can't do that, man. I'm not gonna be dancing in the ring. It's just what I used to be, man. I can't be that guy no more. So I'm gonna see if I can slug it out, man. It'll make me more entertaining, and you know, I'll see, man. Like I said, Mario, take me out of the game, bro. You got the option to do it. You can take me out, man. It's up to you. But I just don't see you having it, man. I just don't think you got it, bro. Like, Mario, listen, while we're on the air, you know, grab your finger, grab your thumb, your index and your thumb, put it between your legs, pinch your nuts, man. It don't hurt. You don't got them, bro. You don't got them balls. You not there, man. It's just space. That's all you got, bro. It's over. It's done.
Oh! I mean, he sounds motivated and more dedicated than ever. And truth is, this win means more to him than it does to you. Like, I laid it out. Like, no one's ever fought a 3-0 fighter and beat him.
No one's ever seen me lose, man, and that's not gonna happen to Mario. I got more pressure on me than any fighter in there, man, and I love it. I love pressure, man. You know what? The truth is, Mario's good. He seems like he'd be a good challenge on paper. You know, when everyone sees his muscles and everybody sees how strong he is, and they think, you know, I'm getting slow and he can catch me. The truth is, I can eat his punches, man. I don't got a problem with that. I don't like Enrique did catch me. He caught me blind, man. He caught me blind, knocked me out. That's shit. That what could I do, man? No, I was defenseless. But Mario can't. I'm not going to be defenseless. I'm going to be there, and I'm going to be ready for him, man. And it's just not going to happen. I'm so sure of it, man. I'm bringing family down, man. My wife is in the co-main event. We're both going to take the W, man. It's just going to happen. We're going to leave the L's in Texas. That's where the L's belong, man. The L's belong in Texas.
That's right, bow, sucker. Yeah.
I hear you, man. I hear you. But let me ask you this on the flip side. My debate is Mario faced Keem, who his first fight was with who? Was his first fight Mario?
Marvin.
No, Keem's first fight.
Yeah, Mario. You're right.
All right, so Mario faced Keem 0-0. Then his second fight, he fought Show Kid 1-0. Now his third fight, he's fighting you 3-0. If he beats you, he would have had the best cruiserweight run in Border Wars history, because Marvin fought Cantu at heavyweight 0-0. Rematch at heavyweight 0-1. Moved down to cruiserweight and fought Ant 2-1. Then had a draw with Rel, who was 1-0. Now he beat
You
Keem.
said it right, Nat. When he beats me, when? Like, you know, when he beats me, man. Let's see if that happens. I just don't see that happening, man. I just think you guys keep choosing the wrong guy to take me out, man. You know, you guys just keep giving me these lollipops, man. This is too easy.
I mean,
you know, this is too easy,
picked
man.
Mario.
Of course, because you guys let me, man. Because you know what? At the end of the day, I'm moving things, man. I'm moving pieces, man. You guys are the board, and I'm moving 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of you guys, man. Let me take Mario. Then my next guy's going to be another cupcake. And you guys believe that he's a challenge and he's going to be the one to do it. He's not, man. You guys got to throw me a real challenge, something that's really gonna worry me, man. There's no worry in me, man, at all.
You're a bum,
at all.
There ain't no fucking bums.
Yo, man. I'm not saying Mario is a bum. I'm not saying he's a bum, but I'm saying he's not at my level. So say what you want to say, man. He's just not there. He's not A1. Mario is like a good C-level fighter in Border Wars, you know? He's at the level of the Texas Horsemen, you know, minus Marvin. You know, minus Marvin, the Texas dudes are all average, man. All average. They're all like B-, C+ dudes in the ring, right? and that's your boy Marvin. I mean, that's your boy Mario, man. No different. And let me tell you one thing, Mario. If you're still listening, wait till you have to fight in the ring with me after you see what happens to your wife, bro. I want to keep it very PC and very polite, but man, she's gonna get a beating that night, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna be something else when an older, smaller woman just puts the beats on her, man. It's gonna be something else, man. Your mind's gonna be out of the game, and then you're gonna step in the ring with me, and then I'm gonna finish you, man. It's gonna be a tough night, bro. It's gonna be a tough night.
Yo, so can we expect you to come into the ring with your past belts like Zab Judah?
Yo, the only difference is it's like Floyd Mayweather, man. That's me, man. You know what? Zab Judah was a bum who got beat. I ain't no Zab Judah. I'm Floyd, man. That's the way it is. So Mario beat me, man. Beat me, take the belts, take the glory, put me out, man. It's up to you. If you got what it takes, then get it done.
Now, you were a pioneer. I think it was Border Wars 4. You came out, ring walk, ring music. You started that. You started outfits. But since then, I mean, guys have taken it to the level of cable television with their outfits and their ring walk and the smoke machines and the lights and the lasers. Are you doing something special, or is this more about the win for you this time around?
Nah, man, it's never only about the win, man. It's about the show. That's what I'm about. Expect me to I'm gonna back up the Brinks truck, man. I'm gonna spend all my money, all my focus, all my attention on the show, man. You're gonna expect the best, flyest outfits. You're gonna expect a ring walk that no one's done before, and I'm gonna always reset the standard, man. That's what I do. You guys all follow me, man. You guys all copy what I do. Bunch of copycats. That's all you guys are, man. And I'm gonna set the standard that much higher. Because I'm going to make this event better. Every time I'm in it, I make it better because I bring new shit to it. Things that you guys don't think of, man. So that's what I'm going to bring. So expect it. Guarantee no one will ever touch me again, man, when it comes to that entrance, outfits, all that stuff. You guys will be behind.
Well, Jose, if you don't have anything else to add. I mean, actually, you've been around since the beginning. You are truly a pioneer. Do have to give you credit for that. And because of that, I would like to get your picks for these matchups and just see. Let's try and run through these. Obviously, you versus Mario is the main event, but I'm sure you're going with yourself. So moving on to Marvin the Tank versus Anthony Edwards, the rematch with the Cobra.
That's actually going to be a tough fight, man, because I don't know what either of them are bringing. I know Marvin is very well prepared. I just don't know if Ant has heart, man. You know, Ant's like the Tin Man, the true Tin Man. No heart in there, man. So I'm going to have to go with Marvin, man. I'm going to have to pick Marvin.
We got the Genius versus Sir Bishop, Cruiserweight IBO title shot.
Easy, hands down, the Genius, man. No worries at all. Easy win. Wow. He's going to be the star of Border Wars, man.
Both you and your opponent picking Rob. I think they're both afraid to have to fight the giant in Sir Bishop. You want Rob to do the heavy lifting.
Nah, man. No, Rob's a beast, man. Rob is the one guy I wouldn't want to fight ever, man. He just got an engine and a tank that just has no stop, man.
Bruh, if you don't want to fight him, why would you pick him to win, knowing that you're going to win in your mind, allegedly?
Because, man, the thing is, when I win, I still call all the shots, man. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll go up to heavyweight. Maybe I'll go down to lightweight. Maybe I'll retire, man. I don't know what's going to happen.
So you're going to duck a title shot?
All I know is
you'll duck a title shot if Rob's the belt holder, the champion?
Hey, I never said anything. I just said I'm focused on beating Mario. My biggest focus is getting the knockout. That's my focus, man.
All right.
If I can't, here's the honest thing. If I can't knock Mario out, I don't have any business fighting anybody, man. That's the truth.
I hear you. Let me get to the next one. Is Keem the Dream, Florida's own, versus Vega, coming off of the fight of the year and the most punches thrown. He's 1-1. Who you got?
Even if Keem was fighting somebody good, I'd pick Keem. Keem's picking fighting somebody bad, so even an easier pick, man. Keem, easy all day long.
Yo, Vega
bet the
been
house on it,
training. You
boys.
ain't been seeing it?
Nah, man. You know what? It just some things don't matter how much time you put into it, man. It's just, macaroni and cheese will never be, filet mignon, man. It will never happen.
So you picking Keem?
Easy.
Jordan
Keem,
versus Show Kid. Who you got? Let's go.
I got to go with Jordan, man. I don't know Show Kid. All I know is, Mario did some dental work to him, man. So I'm going to go with the guy that's got a little bit more pride in the game, man. You can't go in toothless to a fight talking smack, man. It doesn't work.
Donnell versus Malik Johnson, the rematch. Wisconsin's own Malik Johnson.
If it's Wisconsin, man, I'm picking the Wisconsin guy because that's my state, man. That's where I'm going to own and run. So I'm going with the Wisconsin guy.
Holy shit, Donnell. Supermax versus Santiago, the rematch.
Oh, man, this is something I want to talk to Eddie about, man. This chubby weight division is a shame. It's totally beyond disrespectful, man. I'm picking Santiago just because my good friend Tex-Mex, man, it's got no discipline whatsoever. No discipline, no boxing, no life, man. Got no business being in there, man. I got Santiago.
Elias the Lion versus James, who fought Esteban last season.
Yo, one lioness has to have a W on the night, man. So I'll give it to Elias. He can take it, man. So I'll give it to him.
Smoke 'em out Jay versus your former protege, Mission Impossible, Sean Jones.
Oh, Young Money, man. No one's touching Young Money, man. He's the face, man. He's got everything, man. He's got the bank account. He's got the women. He's got the looks. He's got everything, man. That guy's untouchable, man.
Chino Rivera versus Juan from
pass.
Milwaukee.
Pass. I don't know any of those two guys, man. Pass. Those guys are just a pass, man. I'll pass on both of them.
Rebecca Kramer versus Ashley Munguia.
Yo, that should honestly be co-main, to be honest. But I'm gonna go with Rebecca the Killer Kramer, man. Easy.
The Killer Kramer. That shit has a fucking good ring to it, let me tell you. Austin versus Jason Wilson.
Yo, to be honest, I don't know either of them.
Rel Fireflame versus Alex Trujillo.
Rel, man, that kid's got it all. He's gonna put it together one day, man. That guy will be something special.
I don't even think his name is Trujillo, but we just gonna keep that pushing.
No, I like Rel, man. Rel's there, man. He's hovering around it, man. He just has to land it, and he'll be good.
All right.
He'll be great.
Corey Frank versus James Lambert. No, Jerome
I like Corey
Lambert.
Frank,
Jerome
man.
Lambert.
Jerome or Jerry, doesn't matter what his name is. Corey's going to take him out, man.
Damn. All right, Champ, man, thanks for calling in. Can't wait for the fight. We going out to Watertown Zone. The reason we going out there, he had the mastermind when he joined Border Wars. Adrian Rowan, what's going on?
Hey, not too much. Just getting done, teaching my own boxing club. Getting guys ready, bigger dreams in boxing. But me and you've talked about that. Man, I'm just excited to see all this energy behind Border Wars this time. It's good to see y'all putting respect on Wisconsin after the last one. And, we plan on topping it this time. I like all the fire and everything. But I think it needs to be pointed out that, some of these Wisconsin guys in the last Border Wars took out some TBV guys, especially Lids Low. I ain't heard from him since that white boy put them hands on him at 40 pounds less.
What happened?
Yeah. He called in though. I think he said he gonna be out there. He just ain't fighting right now.
Man. But it was a good fight though. Man, like I said, I'm just excited, man. We got it in the works. Obviously, new venue, bigger, different. We're just gonna try to improve on the things that we need to improve on last time. I'm excited about the card, real excited about the card. It's nice to see the Border War stars come out. And some people, to be honest with you, I don't even know who Mexican Jose is. But I like the trash he talks. I just hope he don't end up like Oscar De La Hoya talking all that shit and getting his ass whooped. 'Cause that would suck. But yeah. But I am gonna call it out. Whenever y'all wifes wins, we gonna make sure Angie don't have another professional competition, so she can go ahead and lift whatever little title you want to give one of them. So whatever weight it's got to be at. Just I'm throwing it out there. I'm 3-0 as a coach in Border Wars, and I plan on a clean sweep this next time around too.
Yeah.
So Baldy's boy Chino gonna be.
Won't you help me find Jason Hotsey a fight, man? I thought James wanted to fight. Why he pull out? Why he ducking Hotsey, man?
You know, to be honest with you, I think I had to leave to go discuss some things with the venue that we're going at, and I left another coach at the gym. I seen a lot of blood on some towels. The next day I went to the gym, so I'm guessing he probably had a very rough sparring session and rethought things. Being a novice,
man. Why would you allow that in your club, man? A novice to get beat up on like that, man. That's how you doing it.
But listen. We at our club, man. We toughen people up. It's Border Wars, man. They ain't training. You got 60 days. You got to get in there and move around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I can't confirm it because he came to class today. He claims that he has a bunch of other stuff going on, but I don't care who you are, if you come to my school or not. When you say you're going to do something and you pull out, I can only have so much understanding about it, especially if I didn't see what happened. But like I said, man, I'm excited to see the stars come out. I'm real excited to see Marvin come out. What I'm not excited about, I'm going to be really honest, I'm not excited about Super Mex coming out. I'm in disagreement, man. That dude need to try to lose a little bit of weight to come out there and fight. It does matter.
That's the whole point.
Right.
That's why he signed up. To lose the weight.
Exactly. It does matter because if you're training correctly and you're eating correctly, you're going to lose weight anyways. I'm a personal trainer. You can't bullshit me on that. It's just like Lidslow not making weight to fight Twin. You just didn't do it right. Well, you know what I mean? There's no excuses.
I mean, not necessarily. That was also his first time, and he was coming down from a lot of weight.
Listen, man, I understand.
Not everybody's going to be able to drop 40 pounds, though.
Like, never done it before, you shouldn't agree to try to drop that much weight that quick.
That's different.
You know?
That's totally different. I agree with you there.
You know, I mean, dropping 30 pounds in 60
He
days.
overassessed himself. That was a good thing on his part because, you know, him being zealous like that, you know, it showed him something, and he respects the sport more. Look, he had a very tough fight, and he still talks, you know, with respect, you know. So I think he'll be back, you know. We can't.
Man, I hope so.
Fight.
I hope so.
It's the first fight, man.
You're right,
not
man.
Easy.
Put respect on the game because he got beat by a smaller opponent who had a little bit more. Who had a lot.
Rub it in,
a lot
man.
for dogging. What's up?
You rub it in, huh?
Yo, call him Rub-a-Dub-Dub.
Hey, I'm just rubbing it in because, I mean, I think there needs to be a little respect on my boy Chino, and I got a lot of respect for the community. I got a lot of respect for the community, man, but respect the fact that, you know, we all show up, we all fight.
Bruh,
don't talk shit about one state.
You better be careful before you be Lidslow's next victim, man, because he closer to your weight than Dylan.
Dylan get it right after Karma Surge. It's all good. He can get that smoke.
Bruh, I don't know. Dude's got you as the underdogs in Karma Surge fight, man. That's what I heard. The word on this curb is you the underdog.
Hey, but you know what? Word on the curb is the problem shows up and fights anybody and everybody, and he only fights people with experience and people who are trying to go somewhere in the sport. I don't cherry pick. I don't look for bums like the rest of some of these guys trying to look for that sweet spot to make them look good. I actually challenge myself.
Yeah, well, let me get some picks.
That's okay.
Let me get some picks from you, man. Jose versus the lineal champ, only 3-0 Border Wars fighter. Lineal champ. The man that beat the man.
I got a question, though. I got a question.
Yeah.
Who has Jose beat? Who are his 3-0 losses, 3-0 wins against? Just because I haven't personally watched him.
He beat a 215 pound Enrique, his first fight. Then Enrique wanted a rematch because he was shocked and he was a co-host. So, co-host got the rematch clause. Jose was forced to fight him in the rematch. Took the rematch in the infamous Margarito gym in Los Angeles under the eyes of Javier Caputillo in a little fucking death box, an 11 by 11 ring or 9 by 9.
No running.
No running. And Jose looking as pretty as he could, doing his thing. And Enrique took a shot after the bell. By mistake, it was the adrenaline. He threw a combination. It was hard not to allow the other hand to just continue to extend.
Oh!
Foolishly.
So we talking about like Arthur Abraham Darrell situation?
Yes.
Okay.
Foolishly, Coach Mitty, who was banned after that night as a ref for reffing every single fight he ref poorly. Fucking, you bum!
Hey, don't talk. Hey, come on! You talking about my twin from across the pond, man? Mitty's like my cousin.
Mitty's a better fighter than he is a fucking ref. That's just the bottom line. But
hey, I'm a better coach than I am a fighter, so it is what it is.
He called the fight off. He disqualified Enrique, so obviously Jose got the win. So a lot of people were mad. I was mad. I wanted Jose to be like, no, I don't want a disqualification. I flew all the way over here from fucking Canada to let me fight. He took the win, and he played the villain. And, man, we hated him for it. But then he stepped in with Cruz, who was the man. Cruz was, I think, 3-0. And he was, Cruz got knocked. He get like minimum 3 knockdowns per fight. So we got the fight we wanted. We thought Cruz was gonna knock his fucking block off. And in my opinion, Cruz got outboxed. Some people thought Cruz won the fight. The point is, Cruz power didn't show up. Canadian Jose never went down.
Okay, so my question now is, how old is Jose and how old is Mario?
Mario is 34 to 7. And Jose is definitely 40 to 42. But don't play that bullshit because you see Bishop.
No. I'm gonna go.
Bishop taking heads off.
I'm gonna go with Jose because it sounds like he's the better pure boxer. Now he says his legs are gone, so that it's hard to pick him. Because if you're telling me you're gonna stand in front of Mario and let him throw shots at you, I've seen Mario fight in person twice. I don't necessarily think that's a good idea, but I think that Mario can be outboxed if you outbox him for 3 rounds.
Hell yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and pick Jose.
The truth is, Jose needs to watch the Keem tape and, take away the knockdowns, take away all Keem's MMA moves, and just remember when Keem had stamina and was popping a jab and was hitting Mario with combination. Mario can't do nothing with punches coming at him. Is he a more developed Mario now? That's for him to prove, but Mario on tape, punches at him. He don't know what to do.
Right. I mean, Mario's susceptible to a straight right. The way he holds his guard a lot.
Yeah,
so,
he think he the Southpaw Mayweather, man. Listen, moving on, we got Marvin the Tank, former cruiserweight champ, vacated to become the first Border Wars ever 2 division champ. He's fighting for the vacant 175-pound title versus the man that beat you, Anthony Edwards. The rematch.
I'm gonna pick Marvin because I watched their first fight and because I want a rematch. I don't think I'm getting a rematch if he beats Marvin. It takes long to get to him.
Okay. So we got Robert the Genius versus Sir Bishop, IBO title fight in the cruiserweight division. Another vacant title. Whoa.
Bishop. All day.
Have you ever seen Robert?
Yeah, I've seen some of his fights.
Okay. That was quick. We're going to, who do we got next? We got Keem the Dream versus Chris Vega.
I'm gonna go with Keem. I like the head movement. I love Chris Vega's tenacity. I like the way he comes forward and throws a lot of punches. but I don't think that Chris Vega possesses a ton of power. And I seen Keem eat some shots from Marvin and keep on moving. So I'm gonna have to go with Keem on that one. Just with the head movement and the good boxing skill, I think that he can definitely outbox him. And I mean, he put Mario down a couple times, so we know Keem has some power too.
I was gonna ask you that. Jordan Baker knocked out Vega, stopped him in like 20 seconds. Does Keem get a stoppage or a knockdown versus Vega in your opinion? Now remember that Machine Gun, Matt Garces, the brother of Super Mex, he had a fight of the year with Chris.
Yeah, that was fight of the year. I remember that fight. That shit was fire.
But
that
no
put
knockdowns
Vega back
though.
on the map.
But no not
yeah,
did,
you're right.
It did put Vega back on the map.
Yeah, but hey, listen, Vega was a dude who just got knocked out, and then he fought Machine Gun and the fight of the year or some shit. So I mean, I just think that power wise, I think that Keem has the head movement. He's got the boxing skill. He's obviously got the power. So I'm gonna go with Keem on that one. No disrespect to Vega. I like his style because he's exciting. I mean, I feel like you're not gonna see a not exciting fight. He's kind of like James Kirkland. He gonna come out swinging. He either get knocked out or he's gonna come get you. So,
so next one is your boy. Actually, is Jordan versus Show Kid.
I'm going with Jordan Baker, man. He might have some tank problems, but goddamn, man, that I seen him hit people with that fucking right hand. I don't know what's in there, brother, but I want to get in and spar him and feel that shit because I gotta know.
Donnell Fernandez, the rematch, Malik Johnson. We got an official judge this time, like a dude that literally gets paid to judge cards. We're also in heavy communication and conversations to, secure a very famous referee to referee at least one or some of the fights. We will confirm that, but if you're in the Border Wars chat, you see the conversations are very, positive with Steve Willis, one of the most famous and iconic referees in boxing to be at Watertown. I also spoke to Louis Cubas Aries, but I see that he's back in the fucking gym with Salas, man. But he told me he might be in town for the 20-something of September, so he might be able to come early for us because he hasn't been back since the win. Can you believe that? He got years. I did an interview and he said he got years he ain't been back. But I told him all about Border Wars. So Milwaukee's own Louis Cubas Aries signed a TMT. Just beat Jared Hurd. He might be there. And definitely Steve Willis is going to give us a confirmation as to whether or not he could work the fights for us. So that being said, I need your pick because I know you about to cry. You about to cry. Scorecards and judges.
No. To be honest with you, I'm gonna go with a weird pick. I see another draw. I saw two dudes who hit each other a lot. Same issue that I have sometimes. It seemed like a lot of times they didn't back up enough for their punches to do the real damage that they could have done. So unless somebody makes any adjustments, I see a draw or a razor thin decision. And I can't really pick. If I had to, I'm gonna go with my Wisconsin guy. But I see more of the same.
Supermax Santiago rematch.
Santiago.
Elias versus your boy James from Where It At.
I haven't watched enough of Elias's fights to know how good he. Oh, okay. He fought Mitty.
You ain't know he fought Mitty?
Nah, you've been talking about it, but I've been in and out. I've been coaching.
Okay.
Here's how I look at it. I think that Elias wins if James doesn't go and train at a boxing club really hard. I will pick him to win because I think when you come from an MMA background, even if you're a pro, their hand game is very different. They do things differently, unlike boxers, and the boxer's going to expose that. So it's really going to depend on James's training. If he tries to go in with that same just walk him down style and catch with one counter, I can see James getting beat in maybe a 2-1 decision. He definitely doesn't get knocked out, though. There's no way I don't think Elias can even stop him.
Whoa. Smoke him out, Jay. Mission Impossible. Who you got?
Mission Impossible.
Ooh.
Listen, man, ain't nobody touched Smoke him out, Jay, yet. We don't know how he's going to react when he gets hit. And you know what? You know that Mission Impossible fractured Morgan's rib. So he got some power there.
So the power is real. The power is real on Mission Impossible. Next up is Chino versus Huang.
Man, you already know who I'm rolling with.
You biased, eh?
Juan getting outboxed. Hey, listen, I'm one of Chino's coaches. We ain't losing that fight.
I hear
we picked him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pick us.
Ooh. Rebecca Kramer versus Ashley Munguia.
Okay, the one thing I got to get is, are they fighting at a set weight, or is one of them bigger than the other?
Definitely catch weight.
A catch weight?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. You know, I'm gonna have to go with. I think Mario's wife is tougher than Mario, so I'm going with Mario's wife.
Yeah, I think she's gonna take it more serious than Rebecca. Rebecca's training, but you know, like I said, she looks like the Irish leprechaun. The way she's throwing them uppercuts. Jose is Irish.
Hey, I seen the video too, player. I seen the video too. I wasn't gonna bring it up because I didn't want to be like that.
Listen. Look at this guy.
Listen. Jose is a lineal champ. He has to know and hear this because he can't give false, I guess.
He's got to be real. He's got to be real.
His girl's gonna be outweighed first and foremost. Okay, so they got to go in there with game plan. They got to be trying to win this fight based off skill and speed, not anything other than that. Mario's girl is gonna outweigh Jose's girl. It's just the bottom line.
And let's be real about it, Ness. It's gonna come down to mentality, right? You either got a dog mentality or you don't. You know, like you're gonna get punched in the face and you're gonna fold, or you're gonna get punched in the face and you're gonna move forward. Yeah. I mean, that's what it's really gonna come down to.
If your mentality is, I got punched in the face, oh my God, is my eye swollen? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to put makeup on. You lost the fight. You already lost.
Exactly. And either way, they're all food for Angie. Either one. I don't care which one.
I don't care what you talking. Angie ain't take the fight. She should have took the fight. She ain't take the fight. Why she ain't take the fight?
Listen, bro. She a professional arm wrestler. She's going over to Russia.
But stop selling this narrative that they ducked her. Like, we offered her to fight. It would have been, she would have been like the poster girl to promote. She didn't take the fight. You told me she had a competition.
Hey, man, I wish she didn't have a competition because I don't think any of them girls in real life would actually fight her if they seen her in person. She beat you in arm wrestling, bro.
She ain't beat me in arm wrestling. And arm wrestling ain't boxing. And don't worry.
I get that, but I've been training Angie. I've been training Angie.
That's
Just
okay.
know that.
That's okay. We match make very well. I got somebody for Angie. Her name is the real Naja chick. How much does Angie weigh?
Right currently?
Yeah, like 140.
Nah, you might want to try like 175, player.
All right.
I mean, we gonna have to shave her head. She got too much hair.
Hey, yo, you got me with that one.
Listen, I'm Team Naja. I'm Team Real Naja chick. Coach Mitty come down here. He's in her corner. Ain't nobody beating that girl. Tell your girl before she be out here flexing, posting pictures in the border watch. Go look at Naja because that's who we got for her. And whenever she's ready,
can Naja come up and wait though? Because Angie's never making 140, bro.
I mean, I'm sure with COVID, Naja's not at 140 either. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But that's something we could put in the works. I mean, there's other women out there. This one fight is going to inspire a dozen or so more women to fight. Guaranteed.
Nah, you right. Hey, listen, Ness, we building a brand, and I'm here to build it with you.
Let's go,
You know,
champ.
you see how we did this last time around. Now we got all these people coming out of the woodworks, wanting to make Border Wars great again. We gonna make it better, man. It's all about improvement and building
And this
on
new venue,
top
man.
of it.
Tell them about the new venue, man, because just in case they think we going back to the bar, which is probably where we'll be doing our weigh-in and border boxing bars freestyle.
Yeah. Box bars, the weigh-in. We're gonna have the fight, DJ party.
Yo,
after
can you
party
imagine,
official.
Champ? Can you imagine if Canelo gets this Caleb fight and we get that for the 18th? Oh, it's gonna be
Man, it's gonna be off the chain. We're gonna have extra security.
A movie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a movie. I'm telling you, amazing. I'm gonna have to hire like a video crew to record the weekend.
Who else is fighting?
So we stopped at the ladies. Austin, you don't know, but your boy Jason Wilson, you do know. Looks like a kickboxer. What can you tell us about Jason?
I don't know Jason. I don't know Jason personally. That's one of my guy Benny's fighters. They got a gym out in Milwaukee.
Tell Benny send them funds, man. For Malik,
I definitely will.
For Malik and Jason, it's time. They match made and done. They ready to go.
All right. You know, to be honest with you, so Austin, I watched some of his sparring. What are they fighting at now? 175?
168.
168?
Yeah.
168?
Yeah.
Is Austin considered novice, or has he competed before in just boxing?
Nah, novice, man. No sparring. These dudes straight street fights, man. Him and his brother taking on Rel. They all street fights, I believe.
Okay, so I'm only gonna go with Jason because I feel like he's getting a lot of sparring with guys who are more skilled. But that's the only reason. I don't know Austin well enough, but I feel like Jason gonna be running the gauntlet.
Okay. Damn, did I lose you? You get a call? He might have got a call. Yeah, he definitely got a call. All right, man. Let me see, man. Damn, this damn thing done ran over. We already at 10-12 in this matter figure. Adrian, you there or what? All right. JT, you there? Or you just listening?
I'm here. What's up?
What's up, champ?
Let's name the fights.
Oh, you want to make picks? We got Jose. You've ever seen him fight?
Now, I never saw him fight, but I think he gonna beat Mario.
Marvin versus Anthony.
I like Anthony. I saw Anthony and Marvin in person. I just think Marvin a little clean. I got Marvin.
Rob the Genius versus the Bishop, Sir Bishop.
I got Bishop.
I think that's tied now. I think that's 2-2 now. Maybe 3 for Rob, 2 Bishop. We got Keem versus.
Yo, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, but I had to move on, champ. I got JT doing
All
that.
right, it's all good. I'm gonna get something to eat anyways, brother. I'm gonna be listening.
I got Keem versus Vega.
Keem.
I got Jordan versus Show Kid.
Jordan, probably by knockout.
Wow. I got. Let me see. Where am I? Supermax versus Santiago.
I never saw Santiago, but you say he can jump rope for 30 minutes straight.
Yes.
I'm gonna take Santiago. I just think if Supermax don't come in shape, I think that weight will play a big factor with his conditioning. So I'm gonna take Santiago.
All right. We got Donnell Fernandez versus Malik Johnson, a rematch.
I didn't see that fight, but I saw Donnell in person. I'm gonna go with Donnell.
Elias versus Jaime. I mean James. Yes.
I don't know those two fighters. I never really heard of them.
We got Smoke 'em out Jay versus Sean Mission Impossible Jones. I think you sparred Sean, right?
Yeah. Sean I think he can beat him, but I just think Smoke 'em out Jay weight is gonna be a big issue if Sean don't. He definitely know he ain't the bigger man in there. If he try to go in there with a bully tactic, I think he gonna lose. But Sean can, like you said earlier, Ness, pop shot, set him up, set up stuff, use his feet, use his feints, stuff like that. I think he can beat him. But like I said, Smoke 'em out Jay is a big dude. If he could keep that pressure on Sean and not letting Sean think and make it a close fight and stuff like that, that's just a hard pick. I can see how Sean can win, but I can see how Smoke 'em out Jay could win too as well. That's a 50-50 fight to me. Who you got? You got Rail versus I heard you talking about
Rail versus Alex, which is Austin's brother.
I think them dudes are ringers. I heard the brother talking. I think they're ringers and stuff like that. Got experience. Might have more experience than Rail. So I saw Rail fight. I never saw the dude fight, but if them dudes are ringers.
I mean, if they ringers, they faking the footage. That footage ain't for ringers.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize. I'm just based on how the guy talking. Well, it sounds like they really do their conditioning and training and stuff like that. That's to me, that's a 50-50 fight. Rail can win it, and the other dude can win it.
I think that's Corey Frank versus Jerome Lambert. You ain't see Jerome?
I ain't seen none of the fights. Ness. I tried to go look at it on Patreon. I ain't seen none of the fights.
It's on BPE. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all killing. Y'all miss Jerome. Everybody's sleeping on Jerome.
I'm going with Corey though. I don't have. I'm just gonna go blindside with this. I think Corey gonna pull it out.
I gotta go watch Jerome. Y'all counting them all the way out. Who else? That's it. The women. Rebecca Kramer versus Ashley Munguia.
This what I think gonna happen. I think Jose gonna beat Mario. I'm rooting for Mario. I just think if y'all talking about how he boxes, that's gonna be trouble for Mario. Big trouble. Jose go beat Mario, and I think that girl, Mario wife, go beat that look. I ain't gonna say beat that woman, cause I just think her size go pose too much of a threat. Cause the woman gonna beat the little one gonna be trying to move and box, but I just think she gonna pose too much of a threat with that pressure and stuff like that. Cause that shit changes when you got somebody there in front of you, and you can't think fast and stuff like that, especially for women.
For sure. Well, that is all of the fights. JT, thanks for calling in, ladies and gents. Coach Myers, I don't know if you want your boomerang. If not, I'm about to be up out of here. Got a pack heading out to Atlanta. Don't forget, if you guys are going to be in Atlanta, catch us at the Buckhead Fight Club, where you can catch Dakari, Mack Truck Scott in the building. You can see Mustafa Mickens. Amari Jones will be there. We got some great fights. If you're tuning in, you can buy the pay-per-view. We've been putting the link in most of our live feeds, or you can show up, and get a ticket. That being said, that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the next one.